What's up, and welcome back to the Section 10 podcast, episode 564, presented by Underdog Fantasy. It is the home of your 53 and 45 third place Boston Red Sox. My name is Jared Carabas, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Coley Mick, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And that right there, that was Tyler Milliken, and he killed his dog Bullet, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. Steve, how you doing?
Ooh, what up, Section 10 in the building?
In the mother fucking building. Brewed by Blue Moon.
Suck one.
What was the other thing that I say there?
Produced by Jake.
I thought there was another underdog thing. Produced by Jake Yazzie.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, Jake. Fuck yeah. So right now we're
What did you think the other thing was? What was that?
I thought that there was another
Oh, no.
brought to you by Underdog. We already did Underdog.
Yeah. It's brought to you by Underdog.
Underdog.
It's on the mic flags.
Underdog Fantasy.
Yeah, we're in the same room. This is cool.
Yeah, we're in
Hot Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia, which is right by T.
You guys have to mention Mike Eamon's also in the room.
Mikey
Kid.
My dog.
Mikey, shout out the boy.
There you go.
Yeah, he's back there.
He's watching Jumanji.
We got Jumanji on featuring Robin Williams and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yeah, the Red Sox have won 10 straight baseball games. This feels a little weird. Like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. Like it's a great feeling to sweep 3 straight series. It's an even better feeling when it's like, all right, 10. It's like, 10 for the 10. But this All-Star break, it reminds me of when Coley was interviewing Christopher Allen Sale, and he was like, yeah, after the World Series was over, it looked like you were pissed and wanted to strike out more batters. Like you weren't even happy about winning the World Series. You were just like, bring me more batters to strike out. And that's how I feel about this All-Star break. It's like, I understand that the teams that the Red Sox are going to play on the other side of this, very good competition. But it's like, yeah, but give them to me now. Like I feel much better if there's a series that starts tomorrow against the Cubs than a series that starts next weekend.
Go.
I think it sucks that your energy coming from Atlanta right now.
No, it's not my energy. I'm out of my element.
I'm starting with the positivity horns. Like maybe you should take a suspension.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
That is tough.
So the fine folks who are amped up to hear Trump Sox come in here and will rattle off 10 straight wins since they saw the panda at the Oval Office, and here you fuckheads are being like, oh, it's all gloom and doom. We're watching Jumanji. Like, shut the fuck up. That's right, T.
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Is that a ketchup bottle?
Nope. This is a smoke detector.
Okay.
We had a fire in my house the other night, and we had to take these out.
What do you mean, another fire?
Yeah. Another fire.
Is it playing?
No, it ended.
Oh, damn it. Can we hit it again?
Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, T, talk about the fire over the positivity one.
Yes. I had bought this very nice light setup 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been working on some content, so I had it running behind me when I was filming all this.
OnlyFans?
Yes, a lot of dick, a lot of balls, and the light caught on fire. It started smoking out the back. My smoke alarm went off. My dog went into a full mental breakdown. She hasn't recovered since, and genuinely, I'm concerned she'll never recover.
So, you bought a new light and promptly lit your house on fire.
Yes, that is exactly what happened. So, very bad day. We had to make multiple calls. The fire department showed up.
Can we hit it?
Yeah, one time.
Want to hit it again?
Yeah, one time. Go ahead, this one.
Yeah, one more. T, have you replaced this fire the smoke detector?
Nope. We now have none in the house.
Now, I would argue no one I've ever met needs a working smoke detector more than T.
This one right here ain't stopping me. Never again. I couldn't figure out how to get it to shut off, so I just started punching it.
Sure. Yeah, no, they never stop. They never let up. Oh, Mikey's going crazy back there.
It's so pixelated, I can't even see.
It is very
Jared's
pixelated.
ass.
Yeah, it's like Japanese porn.
Jared has no ass at all.
Wow.
Oh, that was
Jake, much better
disrespectful.
ass than Jared.
So it's not going anymore.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Should we hit it again?
Yeah, one more time. One more time. One more time.
Can we hit again?
Now that's completely frozen.
Might be the most pixels I've ever seen in my life.
It's still going?
Hey, is it over?
Yeah.
Oh no, Jake's.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah.
He's not. I think it's over. Jake's not.
Yeah.
moving.
How positive are you right now, Coley?
Much more positive. I mean,
Yeah,
the
okay.
energy
Good.
was just so
I'm
shit.
exhausted. I don't
They've
know what's
won
left
10
after
straight.
that.
They did the rare triple sweep. Jake, when was the last triple sweep?
Think it was 1926.
Yeah, it's been since
Yeah.
26, and
Yeah.
the boys are down here. I get it. I also am itching to play more games. I was the one who brought that up in the group earlier, where I was just like, fucking feed us more games. But it doesn't cancel out. Like, the positivity is first and foremost.
I do agree with Jared though, because and we've been in Hotland the last couple of days. No negativity here, by the way. I'm out of breath. I'm so out of shape. Atlanta,
It's hot here.
not their fault. Major League Baseball. I still find it crazy that games are going on and you have your prized event of the year also happening at the same time. So you're trying to keep up with these games. Mikey and I are watching on the phone, and you realize it's the first time you've had these feelings in 7 years
Yeah.
of like, it doesn't really matter what happens. I feel like they're going to win. And that wasn't this team.
No.
That's not this team at all.
No.
They're the exact opposite, especially these kind of games. Even the Crochet situation in game 3, where he goes back out there for the 9th. Like, I obviously feel like he's going to close it out. Same exact situation as the Yankees game, but he finds a way to get the complete game shutty. Jared,
I have an idea for a segment.
what do you got?
But first, we have to talk about the Underdog Fantasy app right now.
All right.
Another pick'em one today. Oop, sorry about it. I mean, Underdog's gonna be like, dude, can you stop picking winners? Like,
You're losing the company a lot of money.
yeah, yep. So another pick'em. Actually, I think like it had hit by like the second or the third inning.
Yeah.
I had Tommy Pham, who has like a 675 OPS this year, in my pick'em. Bomb. Bomba, as they say. Underdog Fantasy is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. Their pick'em game is as simple as selecting higher or lower on total bases. That's it. I just do total bases.
Okay.
But they offer other statistics as well, and so much more. Sign up with the promo code Jared. That's JARED to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a special pick on Underdog. That's Underdog Fantasy promo code Jared. So I'm going to present a segment idea. Let's call it Red Sox Confessional. If you have any sins that you would like to repent at this moment in time, now is the time to do it. I feel like everyone pretty much except for Jake should have some sort of repenting to do inside the confessional. Steve, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, I'm going to lead it off here. I was never overly negative about this guy. I think I got grouped into some other folks that might have hated this guy earlier in the season and wanted even him to be in Worcester, potentially. It's Ceddanne Rafaela. I think it might have
hated his brother.
Yeah, well, his brother was kind of a clown on Twitter. But, dude,
You guys are
He
friends.
was right.
He was right.
we're
He was very right.
friends now, but like
He was right.
he wins this round. I
was
mean,
very
this is
right.
ridiculous. He had a tweet that we've all been kind of doing recently that I fully agree with. Ceddanne should be in Atlanta. I mean,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? Well, take my spot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in Atlanta and Ceddanne Rafaela's not in
That's
Atlanta.
crazy.
That's absolutely ridiculous. But no, what he's doing right now is insane. I never thought, and I say this line a lot, but it's been useful. It's been actually accurate. I never thought this could happen. I did not think we could have this guy come up in a situation, especially in game 2. And it's like, yeah, he's going to hit a homer here. Like, it's going to be a walk-off home run. And that's Ceddanne Rafaela, in the 9 spot or wherever the hell he's been in the lineup. He's doing it regardless of where he is. And then just to stay in shape, making crazy defensive plays every single game. I was wrong about Ceddanne Rafaela.
Is that your only one that you want to get off your chest, or
Is there another obvious one?
I'm just asking? I don't know. I have a few.
No, I think I've stayed pretty positive about this team, even when times were down. I know a couple months ago it was like, are the playoffs out of the question? I was like, no, they can still make the playoffs. So I don't know if I never gave up on the team, but there's no chance I thought they could have a 10-game winning streak. That's ridiculous. Even like today, it works out perfectly. Section 10-game winning, because that's like the number in the show.
Yeah.
And shout out to Corey for that graphic. But no, there's no chance that I thought he did the 10-game winning streak graphic.
Oh, I think I posted that.
Yeah, I posted. You reposted it.
Yeah.
You didn't post it.
Yeah,
but,
I reposted that.
You reposted it.
I reposted it.
But yeah, I just didn't think that this was possible, and the fact that they're all buzzing right now, they seem to like each other a lot. I apologize for thinking you guys were incapable of winning 10 in a row.
Tyler, I feel like you have some repenting to do.
Oh, yes. I think I've been tweeting about it a lot. I did it on the baseball hour on Friday. Ceddanne, Rafaela, and Steve calls, that group of haters, whatever they may be. I never hated Ceddanne Rafaela, the guy. Now, no one said he was a super utility player more than me. And that's where I've been flat out wrong. And he's absolutely shit on my chest multiple times. It's basically a nightly affair right now. And I like it. It's really good. I'll keep shitting.
That would be a story if that happened. Did that happen, Tyler?
Dude, yes. 10-game hitting streak right now. You got 5 homers. You go back to June 1st. He's hitting 315, 350, 638, 998 OPS. That's a 168 WRC plus for the season. Steve.
When did he shit on your chest?
Yeah.
Was it after the walk-off? When did it happen?
Where did he go?
Where
were you?
Since June 1st, every night. Like, he goes to Fenway, he hits a home run on the way home. He comes to Wareham, he shits on me, shakes my hand, and then leaves.
I mean, it's awesome. Keep it going now.
It's awesome.
Please. Yeah. I'm leaving the door unlocked tonight. I'm hoping he's showing up.
Now, T, a lot of those games were on the road. Was he commuting back and forth?
Yes. He's a grinder, dude. Yeah. This guy puts the time in.
And then he always has a poop ready?
Right, yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Listen, if there's a night...
He keeps hitting the ball because he's holding in a shit for Tyler.
Like, I got to poop. T is going to get this shit.
Yeah.
I've told him he can bring his brother over. Both of them can get after me. Okay. But, we're talking about a guy. It's a 115 WRC plus for the season. He's 16th in F-WAR. The guy in front of him is Ellie De La Cruz. Like, that's the territory of the player we're talking about. Since June 1st, he's 5th in F-WAR. He's 0.1 behind Byron Buxton, Soto, Cal Raleigh, and Aaron Judge. That's the kind of performance this guy's putting on.
It's not Cal Raleigh.
Huh?
That was close enough.
What?
Huh?
What did I say?
Back to
you said Raleigh.
Sorry.
It's Raleigh.
Raleigh. Whatever. Sorry.
No, you're good. Too.
But no, I think Ceddanne Rafaela, he's the most exciting player on this team right now. He's showing why Craig Breslow was a genius to give that extension to him, because it's quickly becoming one of the best contracts in the sport. You could, Coley, you've been a Ceddanne Rafaela guy, so I think maybe you look at it a little differently. As someone who doubted him quite a bit, I have to really tip my cap there. And I think what's so cool about Ceddanne Rafaela is he's such a likable guy, man. Like, the quotes after the game talking about only wanting to win, all that stuff. Even when you're wrong about the guy, you sit there and you're like, damn, you want to fucking root for him. And I think that's where the entire fan base is. And even post Bregman going 24-19, I didn't think this lineup was going to be able to survive post Devers. And it starts with guys like Trevor Story, who continue to go absolutely off since the beginning of June. Roman Anthony, 9-game hitting streak, doing things that haven't happened since Tony C, as a rookie, as a 21-year-old. So, yeah, credit to the Red Sox for staying afloat post Rafael Devers. I wasn't confident in that, and I definitely wasn't confident that Ceddanne Rafaela was going to turn into one of the better players in the sport.
All right, I'll repent. I have a lot to repent, I guess. To echo the sentiment of everyone else, Ceddanne Rafaela, at one point or another, I did refer to him as the odd man out when they were looking to make room for Roman Anthony. I didn't shit on him the way that Tyler did. I kind of just said I don't see it with the bat. We know that it's an elite glove, but what was the OPS plus? It was like 76 at one point.
Yeah, coming into June, it was like 76, 80, like hovering in that area.
Yeah, so I was just like, I don't think he's going to magically flip a switch and just start crushing baseballs. That was wrong. Ultimately
someone
became
told him to pull the ball.
Also helps when you have Alex Bregman.
A very untrue statement. So I repent my criticisms or non-belief of the ability to hit the baseball for Ceddanne Rafaela. Trevor Story, I think in May, I didn't say I wanted him to be DFA'd, but I did say it wouldn't surprise me if this was the solution. Like, get Meyer up here and move Story to the bench. I wasn't like saying DFA him, but I was like, I could see it, or you got to put him on the bench. I was trying to get him off of shortstop so that Marcel Meyer had a position to play.
Adding a quick confession, and I did say they should DFA him. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was bad. That was really bad.
That was wrong.
To be fair, the Red Sox at one point in time had no solutions left for him either.
Yeah.
Where they were just saying, we're unplugging him and we don't even want him to pay attention to baseball.
Yeah, I mean, if Bregman doesn't go down, I don't know if Story survives, because that was like Meyer came up as a third baseman only because of that. He had been playing second mostly right before then.
Yeah. What were my other ones? Still right about Connor Wong for sure.
Oof.
He proves me right every single day.
Do you know which one it is?
Yeah, it says fart.
That's the one.
That one.
Confirmed.
I mean, I'm not repenting the Duran one. That was I wanted him traded for 24 hours because he really pissed me off. But I think we discussed that both on the show and with each other. So I'm not repenting for that. We've already kissed and made up and apologized to each other for any of the people out there that think I was just in the wrong. We were both in the wrong. I think you know what? I'll repent on Craig Breslow. I'll repent on Craig Breslow. I think when we go down the list here, I can't give him credit for Bregman. That was me and Cora. Crochet, I mean, we kind of knew that he was going to be a stud, but he got it done. Carlos Narvaez, Aroldis Chapman, when that happened, we were all like, boo, but now he's having the best
Justin
year of
Wilson?
his career.
People were pissing on that deal the day it happened.
Was it because it was Justin Wilson, or was it because it was the first deal they signed this offseason?
I think it was both. I think a lot of people
it was
were out on
mostly
Justin
that
Wilson.
part. Like, everyone was like, we need a reliever sick, but we're in the thick of the Juan Soto race. Like, can we announce something cooler?
I think a lot of people
Heim
looked at what he
trade
did with the Reds
Verdugo,
last
or
year.
did Breslow trade Verdugo?
Breslow did.
Breslow.
Heim was going to, like, that was happening no
Yeah,
matter
that
what.
was
But
going to
Breslow,
happen regardless.
Okay.
yeah.
He's still got a very good reliever. And
That was his first move, wasn't it?
And
The Verdugo
and
trade?
Dick Fitz, right?
Dick Fitz.
Fitz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's a good
The
deal.
things you look at,
Oh, I'm sorry. How many
Breslow's
people are in
bad
my
deals
confessional?
are.
I don't know. That's weird. That's weird how everyone else had just complete silence to confess, and just everyone wants to talk over my confessional.
You
That's
were
fine.
asking fucking questions.
I
Thank
looked
you.
at Steve.
He didn't say anything.
The fact that you think we can see you two is crazy.
Seriously. Yeah, shit Wi-Fi.
It's a hotel.
We're in a
Whatever.
hotel.
Yeah, come on, see.
Fuck.
Oh, you didn't know you were going to be in a hotel?
Wow.
What did you want us to do about that?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Get fucking new broadband
Hey, he's
installed
upset,
in the
he's
hotel.
getting shit on every night. So like we gotta cut him a little slack here.
Yeah, shit boy. Yeah. So now that I've lost my train of thought, Coley, do you have anything you'd like to repent?
We'll get to that. The Rafaela point, because I don't have anything to repent on the Rafaela front. I still have a huge issue with how people were talking about his $6 million per year contract as if it was the Soto deal. Like, that will always be the part that perplexed me. Bayo got it a lot too. Anyone want to fucking apologize to him?
Oh, Bayo should probably be. What would the Bayo
I've never
boys
been a
do?
Bayo hater.
I apologized before the season started. I said I would be more patient with him. I was, and my patience has been rewarded as the lead of the Bayo boys. Where's my
I'm
fucking
still
orange soda?
I was completely out on Giolito. So that's what I probably feel worst about, because he's been unbelievable.
And a great guy.
Yeah, it always sucks when it's just like, there's like Walker Buehler's in the same boat. Great guy from all we can tell. Has looked better his last two starts, because the previous like 5 were some of the worst we've seen. But it's just like, it always sucks when it's like a great guy that you have to shit on. I'm sure Rafaela feels similarly when he has to do it to T. But my main problem with what we're doing right now is this seems early. This seems too early, because they've done this every year going into the All-Star break.
We're gonna get to that.
This is not.
We'll get to that.
this
We'll get
year
to that.
thing.
This is just first half repenting. The first half's over.
Then I feel like I covered my bases. Giolito, I apologize for calling you poo poo pee poo.
It's a funny name, though.
I mean, it did work.
Yeah.
too.
It fired him up.
It may have worked. So, but it was over the line. I could have gotten there in a more productive way.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, I did say that like this team fucking sucks and I hate them. But to the people that don't understand that, like what Coley has been saying all along, we are professional fans. We're not journal. Like if I say that I'm out on the Red Sox, I actually never said that. Like I'll never be out on them, but I did say like I fucking hate this team, blow it up. Like I do that. Like it's just, but then you come back the next day and you sit down and you watch the game. Like that's how that goes. I remember getting shit on 2-3 weeks ago because the clip of me talking to Breslow was like, I believe that this team can make the playoffs. And everyone was like, really? You're going to go kiss his ass and say that now? It's like, well, what do you have to say about it now? They're a game behind the Yankees. They're in third place in the division. What, 4 games back?
Yeah,
They're
4
games back of first place in the division, and they hold the second wild card spot. So
better than 50% chance of making the playoffs.
They're 3 games out in the AL East.
3?
Yeah,
What?
3.
No.
Yeah, because I think the Jays lost since then.
Huh?
Yeah, 3 out.
They're 3 out of first place?
Game behind the Yankees, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I got crushed for saying to Breslow, I still think this team can make the playoffs. So, yeah, I mean...
Which you had also said on the preview, like the day before his episode.
You said on the pod.
Yeah, I said
like
on the
that
pod,
episode
but
you had said.
that was... I was talking to Mikey about this earlier, and he made the point, like, good thing we showed up during that Toronto series when they were just dragging ass and they sucked, and no one at that point was buying into the idea that they could be a playoff team. Because if we had just showed up after they won 8 straight, 7 straight, whatever it was, the amount of look who it is.
Well, guess who would have punched me right in the face, Jared?
Now you want to show up?
My God.
No, we showed face when they were poo poo pee poo.
Yeah,
and ever since then they have a fire lit under their ass. Not saying that's the reason why. I'm just saying that we got in at the absolute ground level dog shit baseball from this baseball team. So I'm glad that we did that because Coley.
Going back to what you were saying about like being the fan of this all, part of the reason this season, more so than the previous 2, was so fucking frustrating is we knew they had this talent. Like we knew that this was a talented roster. This wasn't the last couple of years where you can see all these gaping holes on the roster. No, that wasn't this. So it was
butt talk.
A lot of butt stuff.
Yeah.
Ton of gape, but it was extra frustrating this year after the winter. Like we've left every winter before this being like, well, this team kind of stinks. Like they didn't do anything. This year we left winter being like, they didn't subtract enough. Like they're going to run into problems with how many good guys they have. And now all the good guys are fucking clicking and it rules. My complaint coming out of the last series was like, yeah, you're blowing out good or bad teams, like sick. Now they just went up against a Rays team that was ahead of you in the standings and you won only close games. Jerry?
I feel like Tyler knows the answer to this question right off rip, but what is their record since Roman Anthony got called up?
Ooh, I don't have that.
Oh, wow. I want to say like 20. Yeah, I think it's like
I got the Bregman
21
one.
and 10 or something crazy like that.
It feels right. He's rocking a 118 WRC plus right now.
In case
That's not what I asked at all.
So you guys just expect
Not
me
remotely
sometimes
the
to
same
know what
That's
you
a
want.
compliment, T.
It's hey, can you have this ready for the podcast?
The fact that I thought that you would know this out of anyone here is a compliment.
You got that stat for the podcast, stat boy?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Can you say it? You probably have it.
Yeah, what's their record, T?
I'm counting.
Come on, do it for the podcast.
Hey, come on, you show that you're on.
I bet you could just search
From
it on
June
Twitter,
9th?
like, come up. Yeah. Just search on Twitter. Red Sox record, Roman Anthony. Red Sox record.
I think it's 21 and 10. I think he had it.
I had it.
2-1.
Or 22 and 10.
Let's see.
This is my least favorite thing about looking up stuff on BREF.
This is the easiest to count because you get 10 right off the top. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a good take.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
You have to
Cut
count
out
a
third
ton.
of the game.
Didn't think about
right
it like
off
that.
rip.
Didn't think about it.
Yeah, they're 21 and 10. I think T had it.
I said that.
Oh, you said it.
No,
Okay.
Jared.
had it. Jared had it.
All right.
No, T
So
was like,
Hey,
it's
boy,
on the
Jerry.
Jerry.
I said there's no way to tell what this team is or who they are until Roman Anthony gets here. And now he's here. I'm not saying, obviously, it's mostly because of Ceddanne-Rafaela, but 21-10 after Roman comes up. That's the shit I'm talking about, T. That's like when I'm watching a Red Sox team where they're throwing out a bunch of dudes where I'm like, why is this guy on the team? Why am I watching this guy at bats? Like, and that's how I felt for like the first 2.5, 3 months. And then once Breggy goes down and you get Meyer and then you get Roman up here and it's like, everyone's like, well, are you really expecting them to be the saviors of this season? It's like, well, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's not that all depended on them, but some of it certainly depended on them.
Post Raffy, like Roman Anthony hit second or third no matter what every single day. Like you are hitting the most important spot in the lineup right now. You look at this series alone. RBI single in the first game, massive walk in the ninth of game 2, double in game 3 that set up the only run, and then set up the go-ahead run today. Like every single game, Roman Anthony is doing something, whether it's starting a rally or pushing the run across. Like he's having that kind of impact at 21. We talk about all the top prospects and how they've struggled, a lot of them when they've come up and not been able to do it. Roman Anthony's doing it when the organization essentially threw him the keys and said, please drive us somewhere because we're scared we're going off the edge. And he's shown up and does it again and again. And like, it's credit to him. It's so much credit to Alex Bregman, man. I thought that Jen McCaffrey piece that came out on Friday was fucking Red Sox porn. You read through that and you get an understanding of what he's done for Roman, Marcel, Ceddanne-Rafaela, saying how much it meant to him to get his hands right, which Alex Cora was telling him at the end of last year and has allowed him to help pull the ball and be on time a bit more. Like Alex Bregman is friggin', he might be the most important coach on this team and he plays for you and is arguably your best player. Like that's insane.
The Roman Anthony thing, and I was consistent with this from the jump, I never thought they were relying on him to be the savior. I just think they thought it was time for him to be on the big league club. Because those are two different things. Mm-hmm. When he came up, obviously, timing-wise, things were terrible. And it looked like the ship was sinking and that we were already talking about, oh, they're not going to make the playoffs. And how bad is this team going to be? They could be 10 games under 500 by the end of all of it. I think they knew that he was ready to go. I don't think they expected this. Like, there's no way they could have thought that 21-year-old Roman Anthony was doing what he's doing. But how many games did he play? 31 games? 30 games? Something like that? This was
he has
not
like 125 plate appearances.
What's up?
125 plate appearances.
Yeah, so no one would have thought that he could have done this by this point. Even this month, he's hitting 341. And the Red Sox are 12-1 in games in July. And you look at, he's in the 2 spot, like you're saying, Tyler. But that's more a belief in what he can do versus like, we need you to guide this whole club. Now, obviously, other guys have done their part, and it's not like he feels like he even needs to be the top guy. That's my favorite part about this month specifically, is that I think they show up to the park and know it can be anybody that night. It doesn't have to be, God, I got to carry this team again. I got to carry the offense again. And having Bregman back now, even though he's not at 100%, I'm worried every time I watch him run the bases, by the way. And I know like this is by design. I didn't think it was going to look like this, where it's just like, boop, boop, boop. I'm like, oh, God.
The Caminero play was terrifying. Like, when he slow, tried to pick it up, then slow again. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Probably, and I was listening to the radio at that, and Fleming said the same thing. He's like, that's actually probably the worst thing he could do. Like, you want him to go at the same pace the whole time. But no, all that to say, it could be anybody, any night. And Roman is just one of the guys they rely on, but I don't think they ever expected him to be doing what he's doing right now, and it's been a joy to watch. Well, this team's fun, dude.
Team's fun. I mean, we deserve this. So
big time.
I will get to the point that Coley was trying to walk us to a little bit prematurely. Like, let's.
I went last in the previous segment and segued us to this.
Coley, you got a huge shout out, by the way, from the Mariners pod guys that you went on. Yeah, they gave Coley a big shout. They gave you a big shout out.
Did you go on the podcast?
No, we saw him today. We just saw him in Atlanta.
Where'd they give the shout out? They
were giving Coley the shout out because some people that can only watch the promos, they don't have time to listen to the whole show. So don't blame them. Every episode's 5 hours. They gave Coley a shout out for his July 4th take and for I'm a professional fan. I'm not a reporter. So there you go, Coley.
Oh,
yeah, good guys, really nice guys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you guys might have to do all the ad reads tonight. That's really small text, you know.
Yeah, I can do one of them maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, right now? Can we toss the T? T's got the
T. You got the blue moon?
I would love.
Yeah, I do.
How about a little blue moon?
Oh, this
T.
Come on, this is gonna be good. T.
T. Come on.
T's rising up the ranks of ad readers.
Yeah, that's what they do say. You know what also is rising up the ranks?
What?
Blue Moon, because it was born in a ballpark at the Sandlot Brewery in Denver, Colorado. So it's no wonder you crave it, I crave it, the people crave it who are listening to this podcast. Whatever that weird hand thing that Steve and Jared just did together made me uncomfortable. But what's so great about Blue Moon is its bold flavor, bright explosion of color, and iconic orange slice ritual guarantee a one-of-a-kind beer experience year-round. And for the moments you want a lighter option...
I didn't do a fucking hand thing.
I gave him an orange soda.
Yeah. That's crazy.
What do you think we were doing? Like,
Yeah.
like some weird motion.
I was looking for.
getting tossed during an ad read's really tough. I feel like Tyler's a little upset tonight too, so like he's not gonna be pumped when he comes
Why
back.
is he upset?
Well, it's because he gets shit on every night.
Oh yeah, that too. But I think it's because he's missing the draft, probably.
No problem.
That is why I'm a little pissy right now, because I'm trying to follow
Love
it.
you, T.
Back to Blue Moon. The important thing here, not that suspension you guys just gave me, but it's a refreshing wheat beer brewed with real tangerine peel for a lighter, exceptional taste at only 95 calories. A big back like me, that is very important. If I were to drink anything else, I might not fit in any of my clothes at this point in time. So shout out to Blue Moon. It's really keeping me thin and looking good. Over the weekend, I was kind of hanging out with some friends. They were all over. We're chilling in our basement and we were drinking Blue Moons. We were having a good time. We were bonding. We were having a little bro moment and we got a little emotional. We were crying over how far we've come in life. And Blue Moon was kind of the perfect drink that let us seize the moment, be together. And I don't know, sometimes you need something that lubricates you a little emotionally. And we were able to get lubricated and get a little crazy in the basement together,
Crazy. It was really nice and that got kind of wild on the tail end.
Oh, trust me, it was really wild in person. But I do love the citrusy aroma and bright taste. And I'm surprised that a light beer could taste this great, but hey, that's Blue Moon for you. Inspired. What? Excuse me, Steve?
No, it's just hey. Yeah, back to you, T.
Thank you. Get Blue Moon Light delivered by visiting get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared for delivery options. That's get.bluemoonbeer.com/Jared. Blue Moon, made brighter, celebrate responsibly. Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
That's get.blue.moon.
Fuck you guys, dude. You suspended me middle of the read and I was cooking.
You did great. Yeah.
Fuck you
Tyler,
guys.
I thought you did a great job.
Yeah, you did
I think
awesome.
you're the best ad reader on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Lies.
Thank you, T.
Did I sound like I was lying?
No.
I thought that was great.
That was great, T. Good job, T.
Thank you.
All right. So I feel like I don't want to do too much on this because it's a negative Nancy path to go down. But to what Cody was saying earlier, this is when shit hit the fan last year. I don't know that I don't even want to put that out into the universe because I mean the teams that they're playing out of the chute are good teams, no doubt. But the Red Sox are playing good baseball.
Doesn't it kind of suck that they're like all the 3 division leaders in the NL? It's not even just like, oh yeah, they're playoff teams. They lead each division in the National League. But I'm not super worried about it anyway.
You're not super worried about it?
No, because of how they're playing, and the Rays were a good team, even though they were kind of stumbling coming into the series.
Yeah.
T?
And I think when you look at what went wrong, at least early out of that second half, it was the bullpen absolutely collapsing. You think back to the Brendan Bernardino moment, that was really when it all started falling on you. One of the best parts about what the rotation has been doing and something they've gotten out of, really when it was a problem in May and June, the bullpen's actually been getting a breather. You're not leaning on them as heavily as you have been. And earlier in the year, I kept hitting that button over and over again. These guys are running out of gas. Well, now, like Garrett Whitlock getting a breather, Aroldis Chapman getting a breather, Greg Weissert getting a breather, who so badly needed it.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yes, but overall, recent play, like those guys haven't had to be leaned on as much as they previously had, and I think that's a big portion of this thing.
Yeah.
The rotation is giving you the innings you need right now, and that's a major thing, along with the addition of Jordan Hicks, which, it's been up and down a bit so far, but I do think it's going to play pretty big dividends, and seems like we got a positive Justin Slayton update, too, which I think is pretty big.
Can I do Stevie stats right now?
Yeah, please.
Stevie stats of the episode. The Red Sox bullpen this series, 0 earned runs.
Wow.
In a 4-game series.
Wow.
That is absolutely ridiculous. And you're probably, you're 100% right of, the starters have been going deep, so they've been giving the bullpen a breather. Starters weren't going deep in game 2. And the bullpen went, 7 1/3? of no earned ball and, keep you in that one so you can get to the ninth inning and have Rafaela do what he does. The bullpen's been absolutely insane during this stretch, especially this month. It doesn't really seem to matter who comes in. I do trust that they're going to do it. Even Alcala, am I saying that right? Alcala?
Yeah. Yes.
He comes over with an 8.9 ERA, whatever the hell it was. It was terrible. And now with this team, what does he have with the Sox? I don't like when they have
0.87 ERA, 2.02 FIP.
What is it again, T?
0.87 ERA and a 2.02 FIP.
That is ridiculous. This is a guy that you probably thought, we just need some depth. We need guys. We just need arms. And do you know how to throw the baseball? We'll put you in the bullpen. And I think he's given up like one earned run since he came over here. So the bullpen's been incredible.
We need Bailey on the
screwed.
podcast. There's too many positive stories happening on the pitching side of things for, he was getting beat up a lot. That's another part of my repenting was I was like, all the people that were trying to fire Cora, I was like, well, the pitching sucks. You want to fire someone, then fucking that's your sacrificial lamb. But yeah, no.
Shout out to me for just wanting to add a guy. Never wanted to fire a guy, just wanted to add a guy.
Yeah. But did they add a guy?
You could argue Bregman.
No.
To the pitching staff, T just said he's your best coach.
Truthfully, reading that McCaffrey piece, it feels that way.
Well, he doesn't get paid more for that, so they didn't really add a guy.
No, but he wasn't playing, which is what he does get paid for. So I think
technically,
when he wasn't
two
playing,
guys got
he was
added.
Big time coaching, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah.
Alcala and Hicks, those are two additions.
Sure, but we were talking in the coaching staff, Jerry.
Never mind.
What was that? Was that going to be bad?
No.
Yeah, coming out of the break, I mean, this is important, and it's extremely important that they get out because it wasn't like we had this murderer's row coming out of last year's break, Steve.
Fuck it. Never mind. Coley.
We got our dicks punched in by the fucking Rockies last year, so we cannot have that this time around.
Shout out Reese McGuire.
Yeah, we don't have that. I don't know what they don't have that they can use against us this time around.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're better prepared because we don't have the guy that did that thing that can get yelled out. Yeah, that's true. But I think
Reese McGuire or Connor Wong.
Oh yeah, geez, Connor Wong, man.
Give
him a breather. Talk about the All-Star break breather. Just give him a long breather. Just be like, keep breathing. Just do it somewhere else, but Fenway Park, please.
Listen, the Red Sox gave him a vote of confidence in the last 24 hours.
God, going into the break last year, Sox were 10-3. And buzzing. That was the only time all season that they were 10 games over 500, which is the Alan Peralt level of being a good team.
Okay.
Is when you're 10 games over 500. I think they're 8 over right now, if I'm not mistaken, T. I believe that's correct.
Yes.
But still, I mean, they might as well be 10 over. You win 10 in a row, it's like, we can bump that up to 10 over. They're essentially in the same spot that they were in last year at the break.
Right.
Understandable, you got really good teams coming up here, but you'd be a fool to say that this is going to be the same thing as last year. Like, it's just the ingredients are completely different
seasons.
It's completely different seasons, completely different rosters. And the rotation right now was not buzzing right now like it was last year. This is way better now than it was in July of 2024. So, I mean, they similarly start with some good teams in the second half. I think the Dodgers were the first series and they got swept last year. So I don't expect that to happen this year. And if anything, friendly, what do they call it? Wrigley's the friendly. No, the friendly confines is like Fenway, right? I lose track of these places.
It's the fucking.
It's the fucking Ivy place. That's what they call it. But no, you go to Wrigley. It's like, you're playing a really good team, but it's just fun vibes over there. There's nothing to be worried about going to Wrigley, going to Chicago. These are two good teams playing each other. Early SPG, neither of them is going to sweep each other.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right, write that down. Also, I just feel better about the pitching staff this time around. Like Giolito, yup. Crochet, yup. Bayo, yup. And then kind of sneaky. Like, it sucks that Hunter Dobbins is basically done for the year, but I'm a dick rider, man. Like, Dick Fitz. I believe in Dick Fitz. I believe in Dick Fitz, Like, the dick riders are out there, and we know that he can be a strong number 4. He throws 98 miles an hour.
He does, yeah.
And he has a couple of blow-up starts, and they were basically rehab outings that should have been in Portland. But shout out to all the dick riders out there. We really be doing it. And I feel like he's kind of here to stay at this point, unless there's a unforeseen I don't even want to call it unforeseen. I guess I'm going to still call it unlikely that they add like a stud, like the Joe Ryan thing. Like that seems pretty unlikely at this point.
Yeah.
But if a Joe Ryan caliber shows up and Dick Fitz gets bumped down to your number 5, how strong does that rotation look?
Well, when you're looking at the guys in the rotation, Jerry, he can just fit right in to this rotation.
Yeah.
These guys during the 10-game winning streak earn runs for the starters. 1-2-2-2-2, 0-3-1-0-1. That's ridiculous. And I understand the first 2 series, whatever, against crap teams. Rays aren't a crap team. It doesn't really seem to matter who they were throwing out there as a starter. They were getting the job done. I know it's the phrase of like, oh, you're only as good as the starter the next day. It's been very rare these last 4 years that the Red Sox rotation has felt like it's a unit, like it's actually one being. And right now, these guys are just passing the baton to the next guy, and they're getting the job done. I mean, we've had to deal with some awful starts.
Yeah.
And then it's just the game's over in the second. I feel like you have too on the views.
Well, that's when I said blow this team up. I fucking hate this team was like during like the blow up starts.
Yeah.
When it was like 7-1 in the second inning, and you're like, I still have to watch the rest of this fucking
Then the
game.
162 comes in, and it's
Right.
like, well, I literally have to watch the rest. I'm not going to go do something else.
Yeah.
Smart people out there would go do something else. We watched the rest of those games. But these games, start to finish, especially these last 2, and really just this whole series against the Rays, fun baseball. Close baseball, big at-bats, big strikeouts, big situations to get out of. And they seem to, come up on the right side every time.
You know what else was cool about
That was the best part about this series, in my opinion, was that it was the opposite of the 2 previous series, right? Where you win 3 one-run games, where you were 2-29 when trailing after 6 innings. You pull out a game like that to start this series. What? 2-29. It's crazy.
I didn't know it was that bad. Yikes.
Yes. 2-29 when trailing after 6 innings this year.
Yikes.
That's, you look back at some of the wins in this series, man. How about one-run games? You had 3 one-run games that you won in this series. Like, you are now 12-19, so you're getting to the other side of that. Like, oh, yeah, you talk about the Nationals and the Rockies. You're beating them down. These are blowout games. Well, these were close games that you found a way to win. Now, to be fair, were there some defensive miscues in some moments that were a little tough? Yes, that's still a part of this team. It's still part of their identity. But to see them actually come out and come up with a big hit in the 9th inning, or, Marcelo before that, or Ceddanne, like, those are the things you look at and you're like, all right, that's different than the DNA we saw the first, call it 3 months of the season.
Jerry?
We didn't even mention the Garrett Crochet complete game shutout in this podcast yet, but that's not even where I was going. To T's point, yes, we're still a dumb team, but if Abraham Toro doesn't make that play to keep the game 1-0,
still playing.
I mean, who knows what happens? Do they still win that game? Don't know. Red Sox weren't exactly swinging the bats that day. It was 1-0. It was a 1-0 game. You had Garrett Crochet through a complete game shutout with 100 pitches, no walks.
Oof.
No walks, 9 strikeouts.
Yeah, 9 Ks,
9 Ks, 3 hits. First career complete game shutout. First career complete game.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen if Abraham Toro doesn't make that play at first base.
Great tag.
Great tag by the captain.
Marcelo in the 8th doing what he did. Coley.
Does anyone here think Rafael Devers could make that play?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that any of the first basemen or intended first baseman of the year could have made that play.
I think if you gave Toro another shot, he wouldn't make that play. Wow. But I'll take it. I'm happy he did.
I actually don't think T's wrong there. I think there's a chance that play happens 10 times. We saw the one that went perfectly, but hey, you take it.
Crochet said it himself.
Yeah, he was like, how the hell did he do that? Like, I thought he was like, right?
That's it. So, like, that kind of tells you what it is.
Yeah.
Didn't seem that, like, it was a good play. I'm not trying to take away from the play. It didn't seem that insane to me.
No, I know, but Toro had one earlier. I forget, the games all kind of meshed together, but he had one pop out of his glove earlier that was relatively routine. When we were at the game Friday, interviewing Cap, he was taking some grounders. They were popping out. I'm like, okay, so this might happen. This might be a thing that happens occasionally, and you've seen it happen a little bit this year. But no, I mean, one of the biggest reasons why the Red Sox are in the position they're in is because of Romy and Toro. These guys consistently at first base are not a problem.
It feels like their ratio of dumb plays to good plays is closer to 1-to-1 than it's been probably since 18. I feel like we've been so accustomed to watching bad defensive plays with no good ones to balance it out. It feels like they're starting to balance it out. Like the play Rafaela had today, where he dives for the ball, doesn't catch it, but magically picks it up and throws it in to get the tag at third, while literally the fastest human alive just stops running for some fucking reason going into home. It felt like the Rays were us in that moment.
Yeah. Fully agreed.
Speaking of really important things that we haven't mentioned at all, the Ceddanne-Rafaela walk-off home run.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Let's move on.
God.
That was incredible.
Almost an hour into the pod.
Yeah.
And where's my case thing? Those mine?
Little headphones
Where's my little
action
Casey
here.
dues?
We're going to get the call. We're going to get the home run call.
Yeah.
Both of them were good.
Both of them were good.
I'll take one over the other. Both were good.
Honestly, the Rafaela home run was the most expected home run in the history of baseball.
I thought I was getting pranked.
The OB call was the unexpected part of that.
That was the biggest surprise.
He nailed it.
He crushed it.
Him saying he got like overexcited, because he was like he killed it. I was like, that's aggressive, but I'm not trying to yuck his yum. Like we're here for excited OB.
Yes, we certainly are. It doesn't happen super often, but I mean,
he killed it. He murdered the ball. The ball's family's in mourning.
He murdered it. Every part of it.
When was that? Friday?
Which
And
call
the
you
Roman
both?
Anthony coming off the bench and working the walk to set it up.
I'm gonna do
Great eye.
I'm gonna do Dave O'Brien deserves a ton of credit for this. It was a great call.
Swing and a drive! Oh! He killed it! And it's out of here! It's gone! Ceddanne does it! The Sox win it! They walk it off against Tampa Bay! Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me is when OB gets excited.
It's a great call.
I think he did.
dude.
Are you kidding? That was one of your best clips, the Pedroia one. Are you fucking kidding me? When he says, "Are you kidding me?" something massive, like a World Series DVD moment happened.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great call, you know?
Somebody did a mashup of that with the Mookie, 15, 18 pitch home run against the Jays, and it was Tingle City.
Now this is Will Fleming's call.
Contact here. 1-2. Pitch is swung on and driven high and deep and gone. Walk off homer. Say done. Say good night.
That's great.
That is such a line.
Yeah, it's a bar.
God damn.
It's a bar.
And to say that when it's like, you know, when a Super Bowl ends or when someone wins the Masters.
Oh, the Masters.
Man's kind of, you have lines prepared.
When Phil Mickelson's out there.
100%. Yeah, he's putting it in and it goes in.
Yeah.
You kind of have something prepared. To say Don, say good night.
Yeah.
And of course, we all probably thought he had a good chance of going deep there just based on how he's buzzing right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the perfect thing to say there.
Yeah, it was.
And that's Will Fleming.
That's why he's the best.
Yep.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. Yeah. But I mean, OB definitely deserves a lot of love for that call. Everyone's like, oh, by the way, speaking of fucking calls, how do we not have the Rays call?
Oh, God.
Oh, by the way,
the funniest call I've ever heard in my life. Number one.
It's so good, but at the same time, like,
it's going to be bad podcast. It's bad radio.
It's terrible radio.
It's bad radio, but like, there's a couple things that we need to say about this call.
Wow.
They kind of stole our thing.
One, they definitely listened to the 10. They're like, Red Sox win 5-4.
Red Sox win 5-4.
Anyways, Red Sox win 5-4.
Wow.
There's that. I think.
Wow.
Wow was so good.
It's the 14 seconds of silence building up to the pitch, the 3 seconds of watching it tower into the night sky, and then just wow.
Wow.
Rays lose 5-4. We'll see you guys on Fox Sports Central tomorrow night.
That was the best part, is that it's Red Sox win, because he's just like using our line. Coley, I agree with you. Most scenarios there, you say your team loses. You don't say the other team wins. So that was funny.
So there's that. When Aaron Judge hit that bomb off Garrett Crochet and OB just went bananas.
He went nuts.
This is what people wanted him to do, is this Rays call right here.
Yep.
That's point number 2. And then the last point is that it starts off almost as like a ballpark sounds. It's almost like you can just listen to the roar of Fenway. There's commentary on the back end, but it's almost like you get the walk-off home run, just ballpark sounds, which is awesome. I don't know. Like the last time Fenway was this loud was probably the Schwarber Grand Slam in 21.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Raffy Walk Off, just want to throw that in there. But
I do feel like they say that anytime we've had a walk-off the
Raffy
last
Walk
2-3
Off,
years.
it's
Like,
going pretty
it
good.
has not been as loud as it was as 2021 or
like
2018.
this.
No, I think this takes the cake. Yep.
The cake?
It takes the cake.
The cake?
That's the phrase, yeah. This takes the cake. That's the line, right?
Cake?
Yeah, it takes the cake. Oh, I see what you're saying. R.I.P.
Nah, I'm just buying time here. All right. This is the Rays call. Wow.
Red Sox win 5-4.
The ball was hit so far, man. That is kind of the only thing you can say.
You know what?
Like, it was
You know what
nuked,
sucks
man.
is both times that the Red Sox have hit walk-off homers this year, both pitchers follow me on Instagram and both like acknowledged, like, as I posted the video, they're like, fuck. Pierce Johnson and Pete
Fairbanks.
Yeah.
To be fair, that wasn't a bat. Like, that wasn't a home run pitch
No.
that he hit. Like,
He was
that was
sitting on it.
not.
Yeah.
an
It's
easy-
just in a
We're just
Ceddanne
right
Rafaela
on.
hot
Yes,
zone.
right. He was sitting on that pitch. He was going to fight off the heaters and then try to crank that one. I was actually very impressed with, and this is probably something that we don't give enough credit to and enough, headspace to, is how much time these guys have to study these pitchers, know their arsenal, know what they would throw in a certain situation. I think we look at, certain players and just think, they're talented, so they just kind of hit the ball. He was going through the pitch sequences in the post game, and I was like, this is pretty great. See?
And this is where I'm going to go back to Bregman again in that Jen McCaffrey piece. Like, hearing that Bregman, they were coming into these meetings and the players on the team weren't doing a lot of their homework. They weren't ready to kind of be pop quizzed on this stuff. And the fact that Alex Bregman's walking around to them and being like, hey, what is this guy going to throw you in this spot? What do you expect there? Like, throwing it on them, and they've had to learn to study and put the time in. Like, that's winning culture. That's the impact that someone who's been there has done that. And we've heard that they've gone back to the individualized meetings and all that stuff. But for Bregman to kind of be like that Dustin Pedroia and go up to guys and be like, hey, do you do your homework? Like, before we get to the meeting, did you do your homework? Do you know what to expect tonight? To have someone on these guys like that, especially a young group that needs it, I think that makes a massive difference. I don't think those are small things. I think those are things like, if you want to criticize a Rafael Devers or whatever it may be for not maybe doing some of these things the last couple of years to help the young guys get along, Bregman is doing that work. And it doesn't seem like they look at him as like, hey, shut the fuck up, or, we don't need it, all this different shit. They're actually loving it and they're thanking him for it. And they're like, I see how much better I'm becoming because of him. Like, those should justify whatever years you may be worried whenever this Bregman extension comes to fruition. If it's a bad year or two at the end of it, this stuff he's doing right now is going to pay dividends beyond that contract, because it's stuff that's going to stick with these guys their entire career.
And it is we know this, but I think they're now just starting to see it nationally. I think I was watching the Foul Territory show, and they were like, yeah, that's a young team. Like, it's just I think it was Frazier that was saying it. It's just a really young team, especially now that Raffy's gone. Not that he was old, but he's the longest tenured guy. And for years, we've been saying, well, there's no adult in the room and there's no one to talk to these young guys. And this being the most impressionable year for this core, like, you get Campbell, you get Anthony, you get Meyer. And it's like, all right, well, who's putting their arm around these guys? Like, obviously, Duran has spoken about trying to help out Campbell, but it really seems like Bregman has taken to the big three in a way where it's beyond, I think, what teams would even ask of him. Like, he's doing it mostly on his own volition, where it's like, I see the vision. I see that these guys can be really good at the big league level. Let me help them get there. Like I had, when I first came up, it was like, Carlos Beltran was there and Reddick and McCann. Like he had like vets that were around that I'm sure probably helped him out. But he also was part of like a core where it's like I look around, it's like Springer's over there and Correa's over there, and he's seen the blueprint before of, because he was a first round second overall, Correa was a first round first overall. Like he's seen like the process that it takes to have highly touted prospects reach the big leagues at the same time, and what it takes to become a really good big league ball player. So he has the secret sauce, and no, it's not the fucking sign stealing thing for anyone that wants to make a joke.
And it doesn't stop with the rookies either. Like to hear that Trevor Story going into Cincinnati against Chase Burns, like he has this plan and Bregman hears it and he's like, you're wrong. He's like, the way you're going into this game, your plan to attack him is wrong. Bregman changes his game plan. He goes out and has a big game. Like stuff like that stands out to me. Like if you can find multiple moments, you have multiple players thanking that guy for what they've done for him. That's the kind of leadership this team has so badly needed. And that's why, like, if you want to treat Devers like he was such a cultural issue, you need to treat Bregman like he's such a cultural plus. I think it's very important to maintain that, whether it's at the All-Star break or at the end of the year.
If we're going to talk about guys that made a big difference in this series, the fan that pointed home run right before Ceddanne-Rafaela, it's the ding dong. I believe in that baseball magic crap. Like any stuff like that, I see him point. And I could already like see the highlight happening. It's like, that's going to be a part of this highlight, isn't it? And assuming it was going to just be later in the at-bat, sure enough, it's like 4 seconds later. I think Ceddanne hits the home run so closely to that guy pointing out. And I got to see the footage of this dude, the camera angle of him. What do we got? Oh, God, I hope not. I got to see the footage of this guy and that camera angle carrying up for the next like 30 seconds. Absolutely electric. He was like banging on the wall, going nuts. And he wasn't showboating like I called it. He was just excited for the fellas. He knew he had to point out there, let Rafaela know, hey, we kind of all want a home run here.
So he's Papal Beast on Twitter?
I didn't know. See, this is the tough part about being in Hotlanta, Jerry.
Yeah.
And getting content out here. Did they interview him today?
No.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was a day game. I remember. So they interviewed him. Mm-hmm. If it is Papal Beast on Twitter, like I've talked to him many times.
Okay.
Like I took the screenshot of him getting interviewed. I was like, this guy's awesome. But it's like, but I think the Papal Beast Twitter account doesn't use obviously his real name or his picture. So how the fuck am I supposed to know that it's the same guy?
No, there's no way to know. Was it a good interview? I could feel like he's probably a good interview.
No.
So he was like Jemai was asking him about, like pointing. He's like, oh, that must have been cool to like point. And then he hit the home run. And then someone, it was like Roman Anthony or someone like hit like a double down the line. He was like, yeah, let's go, dude. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't care about this interview. Like I'm fired up for right now. Like we hit a
want to
walk-off
be on
home run
TV.
last night, but I'm trying to win this game tonight.
See, he's not about the attention.
No.
Which normally people like that, they'd be like, yes, and text other buddies, like, yeah, I'm on TV, and oh my God, it was a great moment. He's like, I'm here to see the boys win.
Yeah.
I want the streak to
He's
keep
like, we've
going.
moved on from the Rafaela
Who gives a
walk-off.
damn that I basically told him to hit a homer?
Yeah,
But
like this dude just
He
hit
started a
double.
movement. You got children doing it at the game today. And the Nesson camera's panning to it. Like anytime Ceddanne-Rafaela is up, someone's doing it now.
Here's the thing, though, kids. You can't just do that.
Can't do it every time.
Yeah, it's home run tingles come and go.
Mm-hmm.
They're not every at bat. So credit to him. He knew that a moment was going to happen, and I knew the moment was going to happen because he pointed. I was like, yeah, it kind of feels he's going to hit. Okay, now he's definitely going to hit a homer because that guy just pointed out, and it was the next pitch.
Yeah.
That was what a moment. What an incredible moment.
It was a great moment.
There's not many that you're going to remember for a while. That's one of them.
It was good because it was at a time where, so like the Devers home run was cool. I was very excited for the Devers walk-off homer. That was great.
Especially because he had never done it before. I still couldn't believe that.
Yeah. But it was also like, all right, we won tonight, but like I still don't feel great about this team overall at the time. The Ceddanne-Rafaela walk-off home run was like, are you fucking serious?
Well,
like we're about to win. What is it? 7 straight at that point.
That would have been 8.
That was
8 straight.
Yeah.
Again, like going into the Rays series when everyone was like, well, yeah, cool. You swept the Rockies and the Nats. Wait till you play a real team. And it's like, okay, well, they're ahead of you in the standings, and Ceddanne-Rafaela just wiped his ass with the Rays after taking a shit on tee.
Yeah.
So
he had some shit to clean up.
And then he hit a home run today.
I know.
Like, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I want to say the only thing, maybe not the only, but the most reminiscent run that I can compare this to is David Ortiz in 2005. Had this run during the summer. It was like June into like July. And he was just hitting walk-offs every day. And he would have like the game-winning hit. And he would just hit a home run every single day. And like you kind of just, I think one of Don Orsillo's calls when he hit a walk-off was, "How many times can you go to the well, David Ortiz?" It's like, you know, because he was doing it literally every day. And that's what we're at right now with Ceddanne-Rafaela, a fellow Dominican.
We've kind of alluded to it, but as a baseball fan and especially a Red Sox fan for what we've been through, there is nothing quite like being in the middle of one of these stretches where it's like every single night, what's the thing going to be? I think Lou summed it up. I feel like I say this all the time. I think Lou summed it up well with a tweet where he's like, "I don't even want to leave the park. I just want to stay here." Like, he didn't want to leave the park after the Rafaela over. I'll just sleep here and then we'll get this thing going again the next day. It's insane, the stretch that they've been on, to the point when Rafaela, I mean, it started with the walk-off homer in terms of are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
He did that. And then the homer today, I know it's only gone in 2 parks. Who cares? Mikey and I are watching at the Fan Fest. We're like, no way. He's not going to hit another one now, is he? It's funny when you look at Rafaela and you think he should be in Atlanta. He should be an all-star. But he's probably the top guy that hates that the all-star game's happening now and wouldn't even want to be here because he'd want these games, real 162 games, to be going on this week.
What's his OPS up to, T?
Right now he's at a 115 WRC plus. His OPS, I believe it's at 775, right in there.
Okay, so he's knocking on the door of 800. Also,
788.
The other thing about this run is they were like, "Oh, the last time the Red Sox won 10 straight games was 2018." I don't remember winning 10 straight in 2018. I remember pretty much winning every day. There was
10 straight didn't even mean much.
Yeah,
then.
like
whatever.
They started off like fucking
like
22-2 or whatever. Yeah. So it just felt like they were always on a run like this. Like, I don't remember being like, "Oh, 10 straight wins. Like, this team could be something." It was just out the gate, up everyone's ass, all the way to the World Series champs. I don't like, even though that's a very memorable year, I have no real memory of winning 10 straight in 2018. This run, if they make the playoffs, we'll remember this run. It's like, that's what propelled them into the second half and took them from a losing record to right up the asses of the Jays and the Yankees in the division and into a playoff spot in the wild card.
Their longest winning streak of all time, 15T in 1946.
Oh, I remember that 46 team went to the World Series.
Yeah, you remember it was April 25th to May 10th day.
World War II.
Yeah.
And that's actually the origins of May 10th
May 10th day was the commemoration of the 15 straight victories for the Boston Red Sox in 1946. Yep. T.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Alex Cora a couple months back had mentioned it too. Like, it had been so long since the. Oh, go for it, please.
I have the quote.
Rip that quote, Jerry.
He's got the quote.
I got the quote.
Yeah.
This from Christopher Smith of the Mexican Times.
There you go.
Alex Cora asked about the need for the Red Sox to go on a hot streak. Quote, "You know how I feel about 10-game win streaks. We haven't done that in a while here. That's one thing. But when you get on a hot streak, you want to get 8 games over 500, 10 games over 500. So we're still playing where we at, an average team. And hopefully we can get on our streak. We can get to 8 games over 500 and then take off." So he mentioned a 10-game winning streak to get 8 games over 500, which is exactly what they just did. And that was on May 25th.
Crazy, right?
And I think we said that quote on this show and we're like, what is he smoking? 10-game a 3-game winning streak at that point would have been massive. 10 game.
But that's the impact of a 10-game winning streak like this, because when this winning streak started, they were below 500 without Alex Bregman. All of a sudden, not only have you flipped that, but now if you went 500 the rest of the year, you'd be at 85 wins. Jared?
I'm not going to name names because I don't know if they want this out there, but it is cool to note. But there was someone with the Red Sox that after the Red Sox won the second game against the Nats, that they were saying we're going to run the table. So
For the season.
But
Okay.
yeah, they were kind of just like looking at the road to the All-Star break, being like, what if we win out? Like, what if we just win out? So 2 games into the 10-game winning streak, it became a thing where, like, then once that one person said it, then it kind of like spread around. So we were like, after the games, like that would be the only text that was sent, like, fucking win out. Like, let's fucking win out. Every night after every win, it was like, let's fucking win out. And that was literally game 2 of the 10-game winning streak, and they won out.
Just wanted to say something real quick, and I'm tossing to UT after this. But if the Red Sox win out, they would be 117-45. We talk about the 2018 team.
If they win out for the rest of the season,
117-40.
they're only 1 game better than the record.
That's
if
crazy.
They win the rest of their games.
That can't be true.
I mean, 45.
That's wild.
162 minus 45.
Yeah.
If they win out, they're only 1 game better than the all-time
Well,
record.
you're factoring in all the playoffs, but it's still, they only have 9 more regular season.
No. He's talking about the Mariners.
Yeah, the Mariners.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you meant like the 119 for the Red Sox.
No.
Yeah, right. They can't even get.
Well, no, 117
Right,
would be
they
No,
the
they
Yeah,
would
best.
set the
okay.
record.
Yeah.
Actually, so that's the target. Yeah, you can still have the best record
Of
in
all
a
time.
season ever if you just win out. And I'm
Win out.
assuming this, who you're talking about, that's probably why they said it.
Yeah.
Because they were looking at the schedule. They're like, we went out
117.
117. That's the number.
Mhm.
But still, to see that if they win the rest of their games, they'd only have 9 more wins than the 2018 regular season Red Sox is a little bananas. I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.
I honestly thought that was the internet right
Wow. How about some BetterHelp, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you about that BetterHelp life?
Of course, brother. Always been about that.
Yep. I actually had a listener reach out saying, I heard about BetterHelp through the podcast. I'm really on the fence about doing it. And I was like, I feel like you kind of just need a little bit of a nudge. I feel like that's what you need. I think you need to hear like a firsthand experience about it. And I sent him back a nice little message. And I said, if it seems like it's overwhelming to start online therapy because maybe you have a lot to kind of unload on your therapist, it's like, if I go there for an hour, is that really enough time to like get cooking and then get into what I need to talk about and yada yada. So for me, the first time that if I like switch a therapist or I go to a new therapist for the first time, I'll double book.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do 2 sessions. I'll do 2 hours. So it's like, all right, I can just kind of give you like the entire history and then we can take it from there. But that's why BetterHelp is great, because you can switch therapists at any time for no additional cost. Right, Steve?
That is 110% true, Jared.
It is right. BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. Yeah, what's your experience been with BetterHelp?
I just told you it's great. I mean, I can switch therapists at any time. I've had 3 therapists in my entire life.
Uh-huh.
It's never been because the therapist wasn't for me. It was always like, it was just situational. Like when I first started working at a company that, we all used to work at except for T, I was like, I don't know that I could be in therapy because I want to be readily available.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be like in a session or something like that. So I stopped going.
Yeah.
Went back in like 2019, and then that person retired, and then I got a new therapist.
You talk about workplace stress, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Workplace stress is now one of the top causes of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce experiencing higher than normal levels of stress. To battle stress, most of us can't wave goodbye to work, but we can start small with a focus on wellness. A holiday is great, but it isn't a long-term solution to stress. Don't forget that therapy can help you navigate whatever challenges the workday or any day might bring. With over 30,000 therapists Ooh, that's a lot of therapists. BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. Checking in with you, Jared. Is that a lot of people?
I would say that's a substantial amount of people.
100%. And it works with an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5. That's basically impossible, by the way. That's based on 1.7 million client reviews. It's convenient too. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time.
That's right.
They don't worry about it. They want to help you. They care about you. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/rocket. That's better, HELP.com/rocket.
Right. That's right. Was there anything else, Coley, from this series that stood out to you? I mean, we have the Hunter Dobbins injury sucks. That's a
Really
negative
good,
downside. But again, Dick Ryder stand up, Garrett Crochet complete game shut piece. Ceddanne, Rafaela walk off home run today. The Bayo boys loud and proud. Who started on Friday? Was that Giolito?
Friday was Dobbins.
Friday was Dobbins.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Dobbins. Okay.
That makes that game
Thursday was Bueller, right?
Yeah, Bueller, Dobbins, Crochet,
yeah,
Bayo
yeah,
boys.
yeah, yeah.
Who I thought his line was deceiving. I think he was worse than those surface numbers
Wasn't
once
enough.
again.
Bueller?
I think back-to-back starts, he did not wow me.
Are you talking
at
about
all.
Bueller?
Yeah.
Yes. More walks than strikeouts, a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
agree.
hard contact early, couple homers. Tanner Houck, his rehab ended today. So it's weird that they still haven't told him what his role is going to be post All-Star break. Boom. Okay.
Boom.
That's a big deal.
I don't know that he
But-
is.
Is that informed, Jared? Or
No, but I mean, I feel like
Okay.
people have spoken about this publicly. No,
He spoke about it, today, T? And he was like, I'm a fucking starter.
Yeah, and Cora has
He
once
said
again,
that?
he said multiple times. Cora has said multiple times that they have not had any bullpen conversations with him yet.
It was, who's the guy who's the writer we got from the Mets beat?
Tim
Tim.
Healy.
Tim Healy.
Yeah, Tim Healy. I think Tim Healy had the story.
What did Houck say?
I believe I'm a starter. I've always felt that way. I'll continue to feel that way.
That's exactly what Nick Pivetta said before he went to the bullpen.
It's exactly what Nick Pivetta said.
That's kind of what any starter would say, right?
No, there's certain guys I'd be like, I'm willing to do whatever.
I suppose. I just think it's pretty easy to be like,
That's
I'm a
the
starter.
standard, right? Everyone on the team, you got to do what's best for the team.
You gotta do it. Gotta do it.
I do think
that's
like you
crazy
put Houck
say
to
I'm
the
a
bullpen,
starter
he's
when
lethal.
like you've been gone for a month and a half, and when you left, you had like a 15 ERA.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I
you
love
also
Tanner
look
Houck,
at Walker
though.
Bueller.
I love
You
Tanner
look
Houck
at
as a
Walker
guy.
Bueller, and you
That
said you've
doesn't
done
sound
more
like
than
him.
him recently.
That doesn't sound like something Tanner would say. I'm not saying it's factually incorrect. I'm just a little surprised.
Sounds like a thing a guy in arbitration would say for sure.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
That's more a contract thing than anything.
Yeah, that's smart, Coley.
See?
Yeah, T.
Well, but even still, like if you're Tanner Houck and you're
You
looking
can just
back and
talk.
I every time I feel like I try to talk, Jared is talking at the same time. And then I don't want to overtalk him.
Jared's fault. Okay, interesting.
No. I'm trying not to cut anyone off. That's all.
He's upset.
No, but I think for Tanner Houck, he looks at it and he's probably like, damn, like, yes, the first 9 starts were awful this year, but a year ago I was going to the All-Star team and I was one of the best starters on this club. I made 9 starts this year and it sucked, but like, I feel like he probably feels like he deserves an opportunity to get himself right, especially considering he said he dealt with the injury since spring training. And I'm not saying he deserves that spot, but he probably also looks at Walker Bueller and says, damn, like, I've been a better pitcher than him recently. Like a year ago, Walker Bueller was garbage all during the regular season. I was out here making the All-Star team. Like he still sucks this year and I suck, but I have the upside. I have these different things. I have team control. But at the same time, I think you put Tanner Houck in the bullpen and you could get a really nasty fucking weapon there. It's a tough spot.
Weapons coming.
And yes, I hope that is the case. But until then, like I think Tanner Houck could provide a lot of value in that department. But it's going to be a weird conversation with him. This is another spot where like it's managing ego somewhat, but Tanner Houck has never given me the ego kind of feel.
Where's that big ass phone charger?
He's got to be close to last place in a good way in terms of egos on this team.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Tanner Houck don't give a damn.
Tanner
I
Houck's
agree
a
with
good guy.
Coley. I mean, this is, he's got 2 more years of control, and then he's a free agent. I think it's more setting yourself up for what next season could look like, and hopefully still trying to matter in the rotation this year, especially after the Dobbins injury. Like, I understand Fitz is going to play a big role here, but Tanner can probably look at Buehler and think, one of those guys, I can't fill one of those spots. Like that can't be me when I was at the All-Star game last year. So
do you think we
even
could,
Fitz?
Do you think we could sell Dick Rider shirts in the first drop for merch?
I think that should be the first one we do. Yeah.
Just like put like
What's that going to look like?
what's his jersey number?
What is this? I normally know this. What the hell is
Wasn't it 89?
It's something crazy.
It's 89.
I think it is high. It's like a receiver number.
Pretty sure it's 89.
It's 80.
80?
Yuck. Yeah.
But just
So
80
we
on the
could
bottom.
probably take the 8 and make it some balls and then put like a big dick and be like, the Dick Riders, let's go.
He honest. I mean, let's be real. Based off the dugout sellies, he would love that. I mean,
Yeah.
they're basically Dick Ryan.
Crochet would love it.
Yeah.
Crochet would be wearing it constantly.
Yeah. He'd just be pointing to it on the camera the whole
Yeah.
time.
I think it's a great idea.
It was,
Do you guys think
I had some
they could take Houck and, Chris Murphy's been excellent. I want him to be a part of this bullpen.
Can we talk
But
about
Bernardino,
that? Can we talk about that?
Oh, talk about what?
Your extreme political leanings.
Dude, it was crazy. I started looking at my timeline. I was like, did I accidentally, I have a habit of leaving my phone open and I'll lay in bed with it. And I'm always nervous I'm going to retweet something I didn't mean to. I was like, did I retweet something political that I didn't know of? And I guess there's a senator named Chris Murphy. I'm going to be honest, I am the least politically intelligent person you'll ever meet. I have no clue about anything. And yeah, he quote tweeted me saying Chris Murphy is underappreciated. And he took that as, he's a Red Sox fan. I know that, but he took that as a joke he made on Twitter. Thank you. Yes, I am underappreciated. I don't know which side he's on.
I think Chris
missed all of
Murphy.
No, he's a legit Red Sox fan.
Pull it
Okay,
up.
let me see.
T for anyone.
He's followed me for a few years.
Oh, he follows you.
Oh yeah, for 2-3 years at this point in time. Yeah.
So
he's reacted to Red Sox wins via my
Hard
account.
agree.
Before.
That was the quote.
yeah.
It's crazy we're talking about a senator before
I know.
the real MVP of this
I
club.
know. The first thing
Crazy.
I said when the Red Sox won today was with Mikey. I was like, this is going to be a big show for Coley. man.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big one because he kind of demanded we did a certain thing and he got ahead of it. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to be an interesting vote, but you're not wrong.
Yeah. The Chris Murphy is underappreciated tweet. So many replies to Tyler's tweet were just people screaming
Chris
at him.
Murphy is a moronic piece of shit. What the hell are you talking about? What a joke.
I don't even think I know what a senator does.
No, you definitely don't.
Genuinely.
This is very funny.
Doesn't he have
I was
over a million
watching-
followers?
Feels like every
does?
senator spawns with at least 500K.
Yeah, he's got 1 million. He's also got 4 emojis next to his name. Which
Do you follow him back, T?
No.
So the senator of Connecticut?
Dude, how did his quote tweet got 3.2K likes? That's insane. Tyler's got 868. He somehow
Well, he's got over 1 million followers.
no, I guess, but they don't know. Yeah, so I don't think this was a joke because all of his followers are gonna be I've been saying this for a long time.
Yeah, Murph.
Well, no, but if you look underneath, he retweeted Bill Simmons. He's a legit Red Sox fan.
Oh, you retweeted Simmons. Okay.
Yeah, classic.
No, but over the
classic
years,
Boston
he's
guy.
always he retweets Red Sox content somewhat frequently.
I do love Simmons being this has been a fun Red Sox month. Come on, bro.
Well, it's
So-
why I actually hate it because that's how you know Tatum's leg completely fell off the bone. That's the only reason Bill Simmons
Yeah.
is investing so much time into the Red Sox right now. He's so depressed about the Celtics. He's like, maybe this can do something for me.
It is tough.
I was thinking about Chris Murphy when he came out the other day because there was no When guys who are especially on the 40 are like coming back from injuries, it's always like, oh, we've talked more about fucking Patrick Sandoval, when's he coming back, than Chris Murphy, and he just kind of came back and he's fine. You have not talked about Chris Murphy more than Patrick Sandoval. You've talked
but I've talked about Chris Murphy and I got shit on
him. Sure, but you've talked about him less than all of us. No one's been. I think he's statistically, if you took everyone who's ever played for the Boston Red Sox ever, he's the most average of all of them, which is, I say that as a compliment. He's dead in the middle. He's the most unremarkable human being I think I've ever seen on a baseball field. He just kind of is out there.
I think he's just a really good, like, lefty multi-inning option.
Yeah,
I felt really good about him in 2023 as well. I thought they wore him into the ground really quickly. He was one of the guys keeping that staff alive. I think he's a legit MLB reliever. I think quality, good stuff. Especially from the left side. And coming fresh from Tommy John and looking the way he does too, I think is pretty impressive. But I think that's where you look at him, and he's been kind of this long relief option. You have Wilson, you have Bernardino already there as, lefty options. Could Tanner Houck fit in that role and maybe give someone like Garrett Crochet a breather on certain days where you want to pull him at like 80 pitches or something? I
have a plan because Walker Buehler was not signed here to win regular season games. That's just not what he does. He hasn't done that in many years. I don't want to see him pitch again until I see my calendar says October on it. IL him and bring him right back the second the playoffs start. And you just keep him there until it's a time. This is where Cora has a great feel. You just put him in there and they'll be on TV being like, oh, this guy hasn't pitched since July. This guy, and then he's gonna be great. Like that's that he'll earn his keep if he doesn't pitch again until the playoffs.
And you probably
I think the Red Sox were kind of hoping
in the regular season.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah,
I think the Red Sox were kind of rooting for him to blow
at
up
that point. Yeah. Without having to add, and then you still have the infamous Patrick Sandoval just waiting in the wings.
I just want to real quick add, and then now that we're saying, how do we win even more regular season baseball games?
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone quite understands, everyone on here does, but everyone listening quite understands how long it's been since the Red Sox have been in sole possession of first place in the AL East.
I
got the date if you want the date.
Was it? Oh, no, because they fucking went like 3-15 to start 2019.
Yeah.
Was it like opening day 2019 or something?
No. It's
they were in first in 21 for a minute.
It's July 30th, 2021. I believe it was the day before the deadline in 21. It was right around when Xander, I believe, went on. I think he got COVID or something, and then they collapsed, and then the Rays won the division. But we're talking literally almost to the day, 4 years since the Boston Red Sox have been in sole possession of first place in the AL East. The fact that they're only 3 games back at the deadline, at the break. And we obviously know what happened last year, what's happened in the last couple of years where they've been in similar positions, 2 games out, 1 game up in the wild card, whatever. It's insane that it's been 4 years since they've just... Being in first place isn't even that big a deal, especially in this division. Like, this division's solid. It's nothing that great.
It's pretty good. I mean,
it's good, but
3 teams from this division are going to make the playoffs.
But the Sox are projected to win on this pace right now, like 87 games. You can win 90 games and win the AL East. That doesn't happen often. So the fact that they're only 3 games out, but also haven't been in first place in 4 years, if this roster, if this team could ever get into first place and be the one that kind of gets over the hump a little bit and potentially wins the division, the fact that's in play does blow my mind.
You know what pisses me off right now?
What does?
Is all those 1-run losses.
No, I know.
Like, if they had shot their nut and done 10 straight wins, if they had won 33% of those 1-run losses, like you're in first place. Like, you basically just 2 weeks behind do what the Blue Jays did. It's like, all right, we're a pretty good team. We haven't really hit our stride yet, and then okay, boom, 10 straight wins. You're in first place, like with a lead. Like, it's not even like you overtook it by a game or 2. Like, you're probably like 3-4 games up if you just won a third of your 1-run losses this year,
or didn't lose all 3 series to the Blue Jays this year. It's the other part of it. When you've played them this year, you've kind of got your ass kicked a little bit. But you look at their remaining strength of schedule.
Like, all right, you got outplayed by the Blue Jays, but like, how many of those 1-run losses were games that? I mean, in the first 3 months of the season, I can't tell you how many times I had a fucking Gold Bottles tweet typed out that I had to shove up my ass. Like whether it was, yes, like whether you were up late and blew it or it was tied. I mean, how many tied in the 8s have we done this year?
It was all of them.
Yeah,
all of them.
Like we have done more tied in the 8s in the first half of this year than probably any other full season.
There's a chance it's like combined. Like this year, you take all the other tied in the 8s and it's like tied.
Yeah, like how many of the times that the Red Sox were tied in the 8th did they go on to win that game? Not many.
Also, how many times was it tied in the 8th because they tied it?
Right, exactly. It's like
that was not happening.
They blew a lead late and then went on to lose the game. Right? It was like, all right, we came back, fought, and we're in extra innings. Cool, we just got walked off. Like they got walked off a ton in like the first few months of the season. So take all of that, and it's like just a third of those, or even when I'm just talking like the 1-run losses. Like if you take all those times that it was tied in the 8th, give me 20% victories in those scenarios, and you're in first place.
To T's point, though, it's a pretty big deal that 3 out of the 4 in this series are 1-run wins. Like the fact that you're proving that you can win these kind of games is big. Even just looking at stats from this series, the Rays had more hits than the Red Sox, and they got swept.
This was like the 13 ALCS.
Yeah, 26-25 for hits for the Rays in this series. Runs 14-8. How the hell? Like 14-8 for 4 games is ridiculous. By the way, I had to like triple check that was even right. But yeah, I mean they're finding ways to win close games, and to think that this is what they were going to look like by the All-Star break. I don't think even the most I consider myself pretty optimistic about the Sox. Mm-hmm. I would not have counted myself in that group of people.
I would love to go back and get the audio from when we were reacting to Cora saying we just need to win 10 straight. Like what did we say? Like if we have a clip, Bones, of the Red Sox or Alex Cora saying we just need to win 10 straight to get to 8 over. What did we say? Like no one was like, fuck yeah, it's on the table. Like that's definitely happening. Can't wait for that 10-game win streak. Like it's just, I don't know. And I don't even feel the need, like no one on here should apologize for not believing in that. Especially all the, like I think what we did at the beginning of the show where people repented for their sins, like certain players and Breslow and I mean, no one on here was a fire Cora guy, but I mean, those people certainly need to repent as well. But I think when
everybody has something to repent for this year,
no doubt.
Anyone acting like there's people on Twitter that want to act like I never criticized a single guy or said a single guy was out. Everybody had someone on this team. Everybody has
somebody. That is
the
wrong approach. The way the season's gone to not be
like if you were someone that at this point they're 8 games over, 10-game winning streak, and you're like, I always believed, and it's like, well, you shouldn't have. They fucking sucked. They sucked. Like when we said that they were bad, they were bad. It's not like we weren't seeing the vision. We were watching bad baseball. We were watching them lose games, and I think we reacted appropriately. And then they righted the ship and started winning games, and we reacted appropriately. Like I love Matt McCarthy. But I mean, they righted the ship, and he's still trying to like stand on his takes from before the winning streak, being like, "Well, I don't know if they're cheating or not, but it's like and I love Matt, like I said, but he's the only person I know that is like, I'm standing firmly on this team's not for real or whatever."
Friday, he was much more positive when we did the baseball hour. He started to believe, and he wanted
got to him on Wednesday.
I think he did blah you over something. Ceddanne Rafaela playing second base.
Yeah, no, he said the best. Well, he's right and wrong because he said the best lineup that the Red Sox can put out there is Ceddanne Rafaela at second, Duran in center, Willier in right, and Roman in left. That's not the best. It's how you get them all in, but that
on days where Bregman doesn't play.
Yeah, but he's gonna play. So. Yes, he was right because Rafaela did play second base in one of these games, but is that your best lineup? No, your best lineup is with Rafaela in center.
And they believe that too, but I think it gives them a way to make it work until the deadline. It gives them a little leverage, and then you kind of go from there. Because right now we know for the next 3 series, Bregman's playing 2 out of 3 games. You kind of use that as a way once a week, if that, I think Cora said. But you look the path forward for them.
It's play a game, see how you feel, play a game.
That's it. But right now, Red Sox, 3rd hardest schedule in the second half of any team in baseball. So that's why I think what you're doing right now is so important. You needed to kind of build, I wouldn't call it a cushion, but a little breathing room for yourself, and now you got to find a way to keep going. But you're going to look at those one run losses earlier in the year, and they're going to be consistent in your mind, along with those Blue Jay series if they end up winning the division.
It was, what were we, I believe we were talking about this. I don't know if it was me and you, Jerry, at Fenway on Friday about the end of the Red Sox schedule. And it just got me excited to potentially see the September schedule that might matter for the first time in a while. Those are the games that when we do what we do, those are the ones that really pay off, where it's like, okay, we've gotten to this point. Everything's in front of us. The hotel internet's absolute trash. Trying to find the schedule. T, would you just give me one?
I have it.
Wait 1 second, T. I got to pay this off. So we're looking at the last week here. Because I think it was, we were talking about Toronto and the fact that we haven't been there before.
Yeah.
They got 3 against the Blue Jays from September 23rd to the 25th. And then they close at home against the team in the Detroit Tigers, Jerry. Mm-hmm. That like 99.9, I don't do 100% or 0% anymore. 99.9% chance will have clinched the division weeks before the last series of the season. So that series against the Blue Jays in Toronto from September 23rd to the 25th could be the most important series that they've played against each other in many years. And I kind of think we should go.
What's the date again?
The 23rd to the 25th. It's Tuesday to Thursday.
Let me see.
I got to get my passport. Views. My passport's expired.
Is that on the road?
September.
In Toronto.
September what?
23rd to the 25th, Jared. That could honestly be, I'm not getting ahead of it. I'm not jumping ahead at all. It's just looking at the September schedule. You got the A's twice, the last series with the Yankees, at Tampa, at Arizona, which I feel like that's not an easy series.
I do not have the views.
Don't have the views. Just saying.
I do not have
the 10 in Toronto with the division on the line could be a fun time.
T, wait, before you speak, T, can you look something up for me? Does Tanner Houck still have options?
He does.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Tell him to go work on it.
Yep.
Just try to keep finding yourself. Yep. Yeah, he has 2 options left.
Yep.
Where do you
two
find
option
that, by the way?
years.
I've never known. Okay.
Or Fangraphs is what I use typically. They have it right up on their roster resource thing on the new page layout they have or whatever.
I think they are not going to add him back to the rotation. They're not going to add him to the bullpen. They are going to option him to Worcester.
Who would you rather see if the Red Sox had to start a game tomorrow? Would you rather see Tanner Houck or Kyle Harrison?
An asteroid? I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I'd say Tanner Houck. Let me see Tanner Houck right now while Kyle Harrison keeps working on stuff because I think he needs to work on stuff. And I don't want to hurt his development.
Nothing for Houck to work on.
What do you mean?
Harrison's been a better MLB pitcher this year.
Yeah, they're trying to reinvent him right now, and I think it's important to keep that going.
They're trying to reinvent Tanner Houck too.
Yeah, we've seen the cutter introduced a bit more, but I think for Tanner Houck, you would hope, even if it's second half of Tanner Houck last year, if that's what you get, I think that's essentially the pitcher that Kyle Harrison was. I'd be willing to give him another shot now that he's healthy, and he finished with 2 solid rehab outings as well. It's not like he got rocked his last 2 times out. They were good outings. Yeah, I just look at Tanner Houck and I think you could take advantage of that. Just like in the bullpen, if need be, if you want to let him go out there and build up some confidence, I don't think that's a bad idea either. But they were willing to send Fitz down. So, are they worried about depth down there? Do they want a couple arms? Maybe.
We just added 3 arms.
Yeah, the Dick Riders are about to ride, baby. We're about to bounce on that thing. T, what do you think about my option Houck idea?
I don't think it's out of the question. I think it's an option. I feel like that's a tough thing to do to a player like that who went down with an injury, claims the injury was bothering him from the start of the year, and was, an all-star last year and one of the better pitchers on the team. It does feel like, damn, that's tough sledding, but in a year where you're trying to win, Cora said it multiple times, you have to make hard decisions sometimes. And I think it's just hard to look at someone like Walker Buehler and be like, damn, he's getting opportunities. He's not wowing me. Well, for a guy in Tanner Houck last year who showed that, he could be a serviceable starter over 30 starts.
If you're saying you're a starter and you don't want to join the bullpen, then it's like, well, you can start in Worcester. We don't have starts for you up here right now.
But I think you go back even to Tanner Houck a couple years ago, and we saw, Nick Pivetta a couple years ago, going to the bullpen saved him.
Yeah.
It actually helped him figure everything out
the
between the
team,
ears,
man.
and he was able to be functionable.
Functionable.
And I think keeping these arms fresh is such an important thing down the stretch here, man. Garrett Crochet, it's 17 innings from hitting his total from last year. He said that he didn't want to pitch in the All-Star game because he's concerned about his workload. How are you going to manage that over the course of 162? And the same goes for Lucas Giolito off Tommy John surgery. Like, it's awesome that he's pitching deep and doing this regularly. What does it look like in August and September when these guys start wearing down? And that's somewhere I look at Tanner Houck and I'm like, hey, if he can give you 3-4 innings out of the bullpen, that could go such a long way.
You know what's going to suck about this podcast? There's no Stop and Shop look ahead, and we do have
some weather.
We do have some weather because we have the weather in Hotlanta for the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game, if any of you guys are down here. But I think I want to say Game Time has some tickets for the Home Run Derby and the All-Star game as well, Steve.
Yeah, no, they definitely do because they have tickets.
They have the amount of tickets that they have. You wouldn't believe it.
It's a ridiculous amount of tickets.
How many tickets would you say they have?
Tons.
Tons of tickets. Yeah,
that's the exact number I have.
Yep.
The only ticketing app that gives you complete peace of mind with your purchase is Game Time. See the view from your seat on your phone before you buy. Prices include fees, so you know your total cost up front. Buy tickets in seconds with 2 taps. Last minute deals on tickets right up to the start of the event and even an hour after it's. I got to tell you right now, Jared, the best part by far about Game Time is that if you're kind of on the fence about going to the game, maybe the prices are a little too high, you can still get tickets even an hour after the game starts.
That's kind of crazy.
And the way the Sox are playing right now, some of the most important innings happen after that. So you wouldn't even miss the best stuff if you get tickets after the game starts. Zone deals where you pick the section and Game Time picks the seats for big savings. If you find tickets in the same section and row for less, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. That is the Game Time guarantee. Job loss accuracy, also known as job loss assurance. If you lose your job and need a refund, Game Time has you covered. That's incredible. Automatic full refunds for events that are canceled and not rescheduled. Game Time just does it all, man.
They really do.
We love our fans, and we're committed to ensuring you have an outstanding experience when you buy from Game Time. Our team is proud to offer the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry, says Game Time. So you can rest assured that they've got your back. Game Time ticket coverage includes lowest price guarantee, event cancellation protection, 24-hour returns guarantee, job loss assurance, which is still my favorite thing, on-time ticket delivery. Game Time has literally everything, Jerry. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code SECTION10 for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code SECTION10. That is Section 10 for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. T, what time is it?
Game time.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to say something real quick.
Yeah, say something.
Since we're not going to do the preview, and I would have said this in the preview.
Yeah.
Red Sox Cubs. Let's just say hypothetically, and I know my SPG is
we'll put out a preview.
Well, we have the Narvaez interview Wednesday.
Yeah, we can do a little something that I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
What's today?
Today's Sunday. I think we're flying back Wednesday. I think the Wednesday episode's the Narvaez interview. Didn't we say that? We said that, right?
Yeah.
Jake?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So then, should we do predictions?
We can just do predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Wow.
Because I don't want to put Stop and Shop at the end of a Narvaez because people are gonna search for Carlos Narvaez interviews, and then they're gonna find it. They're gonna find it like 5 months from now and be like, "Why are they talking about a Cubs series in July?"
Yeah.
What are you laughing at? Coley fight?
Why wouldn't just the YouTube be the interview and the podcast be the podcast?
Well, there's no series to recap. Fellas flying back Wednesday.
Well, there might be a trade to talk about.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
We also last year had a player win MVP of the All-Star game.
MLB draft going on.
I don't know if Chapman's winning the MVP this year, but
You never know, dude.
we will see. And we'll figure it out either way. But anyway, my point being, in this Red Sox Cubs series, big if the Red Sox sweep the series, it would, what just happened? It's all good. My bad. It would tie the second longest winning streak in Red Sox history at 13 games, which happened in
1948.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, you're just the Sox guy. You just
Shit,
know
dude,
stuff.
I know the Sox.
So there's a
brother.
lot on the line in Wrigleyville. And I got to say, I was there about a month ago. I'm so jealous of all the Sox fans that are going.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Weekend vibes, afternoon game on Friday. Oh, my God. It's going to be so fun.
Are you going?
I'm not. I'm just saying shout out to all the people that are. A lot of folks have been asking if the Section 10 boy is going to be there.
Oh, let's go.
All right. Yeah, we'll be there.
All right, we'll be there.
So that's my preview. Red Sox win 2 out of 3.
Coley?
I mean, why are we previewing a series when we haven't even given out ketchup yet?
T?
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ketchup. Ketchup. Fuck ketchup. CGSO-MVP.
The Clark's Ketchup Series MVP brought to you by Clark's Ketchup. Drizzle that ketchup. Wow. What a momentous day. It's probably not going to be unanimous.
No, it's definitely not going to be.
Should be.
People will die if it's not.
It's not going to be.
It won't be, T.
I saw a lot of angry things on Twitter.
That's where the angry things are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be unanimous. However, let's just get it out of the way with the first votes that people don't get their hearts broken about it not being unanimous. With the first vote for Clark's Ketchup Series MVP in this 4-game sweep of the Tampa Bay Rays, the first vote goes to the McMahon, Coley Mick.
Yeah, I got to start off huge packet for Donald J. Trump. Obviously said something to the fellas that got him going. And then I'm going to give all the rest of the ketchup to him as well, because it's the only fucking thing that makes sense. And it's like when I said, like, where were you when Joe Kelly saved the bullpen? And everyone was like, haha, that's cute. No. Like, what does it need to take? Do they have to sweep the Cubs? Like, how long does this have to go before people open? He's even acknowledged it, and that didn't even stop them. I thought for sure that would stop them. And it didn't. He will be on the lead duck boat.
Okay. I mean, who's the vote for?
Donald J. Trump.
Okay.
Have you been paying attention to the team?
Did you hear what he said last show? Like he said what he was going to do.
He said he's standing on business.
Yep.
If the Red Sox wanted me to vote for Ceddanne Rafaela, they shouldn't have lost so many fucking series where he could have had multiple by this point in the season. Mm-hmm. And also, they should have just lost today or one of the days. If they had taken 3 out of 4, it was Rafaela in a rout. They didn't. They swept. That's their fault.
Tate?
Ceddanne Rafaela for shitting on my chest.
Okay.
There we go.
Stevie Stats?
Packet for the bullpen. Like I mentioned earlier,
Yeah, big
scoreless series, at least earned runs wise, is very impressive. Packet for Crochet, first complete game shut piece, and he made it look pretty easy. I agree with Coley's tweet where he looks like offended when other teams think that they're going to get to him. Packet to Trevor Story, who had 1,000 OPS in this series and continues to come up with huge hits when the team needs it most, and is so smooth defensively. But yeah, this guy simply playing out of his mind. You've kind of run out of things to say about him. It's like he's playing on rookie mode or below rookie mode at this point with how easy everything looks out there. I think before, when he wasn't, I don't know if not living up to his potential was what you want to say, because you just knew he was a defense first guy. It did feel like he probably carried himself with a little too much confidence. Now it lines up exactly with how he's performing at the plate. He does have ice in his veins. Mike Clark's Catch-Up Series MVP, unfortunately, Coley, is Ceddanne Rafaela.
Wow, it's a great pick. It's a great pick.
Wrong.
Jake?
Wrong.
Packet to Crochet, packet to the president for sure, but it's Rafaela.
He's not even racking up packets. He's not getting votes in certain areas of the country. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You have to suspect conspiracy at the ballot box. There's no other way around it.
I will say, I don't feel great, because like Coley set the tone. I'll give Coley credit, because like when we went into the series, like if they sweep, you know what you have to do.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a 4-game series. They're not gonna sweep.
No one's doing it.
Yeah.
And then no one's doing it. So I do feel bad about this.
Yeah.
That's nothing to feel bad about. It's history will not remember you people kindly.
That's fine.
That's not
Um,
wrong.
packet to Crochet, packet to TS10, packet to Meyer. Great defense from those guys. Packet to Toro. If you don't make that play on Saturday, you don't win that game. Packet to the bullpen. 0 earned runs in the series.
Packet to Meyer and Anthony for going on a double date.
Yeah.
Oh, they fuck.
Yeah, they absolutely fuck hard.
Roman deserves a packet for the series as well.
Yep. Big series for the boys.
We didn't even mention, like, TS10 made his best defensive play as a member of the Red Sox.
Oh, my God, what a play. That's what Jeter wanted to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
That sparked the 9th inning. I don't care what anybody tells me. When you see a play like that, it always is followed up by something ridiculous.
It's like, shut up, that didn't mean anything.
Packet to Jay Papplebeast for dominating the series with the pointing on the Rafaela home run. Packet to Dave O'Brien for the call. Packet to Will for his call.
Multiple.
Yep. A lot of packets.
The regular Papelbon gets a packet too for that Ceddanne Rafaela MVP ticket he put in before the season.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Talk about it.
And
Aging.
if he had a vote, I know it wouldn't be unanimous. I'd have someone riding with me because the first thing he said on postgame today.
Mass Live wrote an article about it. I almost passed out.
Oh yeah, immediately.
The first thing he said, TC couldn't believe it.
The Mass Live article is, the Mass Live article is like Red Sox champ salutes president or something like that for Red Sox winning streak.
One of the funniest things, I just love anytime we get to be on the field before the game, because you see a lot of people but you see something new every time.
Yeah.
Pat went over to Jared, probably was shit talking or whatever for a little bit. And then he walked off. The way he walks, he's just looking for trouble. Like Pat walk about him. It's like
very menacing.
Like try me. Like literally say anything to me, and I'm gonna clap back immediately. So he is one of the most consistent. Like his delivery is always the same. So I was just laughing with Mikey. We're looking at him. He's just like strutting off. Like say anything to me, and I'll kill you.
It's crazy that these are like the people that are just like in my life now.
I know. What did he say? He said something funny to you.
He hated my sneakers because they were pink.
Oh yeah, you got
I
some
can
shit
see
for the
that.
sneakers. I thought those.
Yeah, Liam Hendricks hated them.
That was a trash mate.
Yeah,
Liam
Colin
Hendricks was
Narvaez
there?
loved them. They were split, but I mean I don't care. I like them. My Clocks Catch-Up Series MVP is Ceddanne Rafaela.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Wrong.
Like it's the volume is super low in these headphones. Why would that be, Jake?
If you look at number 1 on the headphone dial, you can turn it up.
But it sounded good on your end, Jake.
Yep.
Love to
What am
hear
I
it.
plugged into? Am I not plugged into one?
It just says L.
Yeah, plug it.
It's not plugged in at
Unplug
all.
me and plug me into one. Oh, that's fucking why. That's why, Jake.
Pack it to
I
Jake.
can hear so much better now.
Jake.
Yep. That'll do it.
Now it's just gonna come blaring in.
Yeah, nah, I can hear it now.
What is up, motherfucker?
Yeah. All right, to the rest of the panel we go. Hog. Do.
10 straight victories for these Boston Red Sox. 4 straight series where we are drizzling some fucking ketchup. Gentlemen, this was maybe the single toughest ketchup vote of the year for me. I was sitting here in agony. There's a tripartite of people associated with this team in this series that deserve credit, and I'm just going to talk through it right now. I mean, obviously, the pig, Garrett Crochet, massive, massive packets, complete game shutty for the first time in his career, looked dominant. He's everything we've ever wanted and more, and thank God Craig extended him. Holy shit, imagine where we'd be if he didn't get extended. And then the next guy, it's the 45th/47th president of the United States, Donald Trump. The Red Sox are still undefeated since going to the White House. So he definitely considered some strong consideration. It really made the voting even harder for me. And, you know, many on this panel will even say maybe he deserves the vote, but personally, I can't bring myself to do it because I feel that I am forced to give my Clark's Ketchup Series MVP vote to Ceddanne Rafaela. Dude, this guy is box office. He is phenomenal. He had me almost pass out during my home run call, during his walk-off home run. Dude, and he visibly impacted the game today as well. Had added another one. I have to give him the credit. He was not at the White House visit. So honestly, one would say that he was the one who really dragged this team to a series victory here, along with Crochet, who also didn't go to the White House. So for that reason, I'm going to give it to Ceddanne Rafaela. He is my Clark's Ketchup Series MVP vote. Have a good one, boys.
Thank you, Hogdale. I mean, that is a good point, Coley. I mean, like, Ceddanne.
It's not just because he wasn't in the video. He could have been easily hiding the Epstein files. We have no idea his whereabouts on that day.
Even the Crochet zoo thing. I mean, that photo could have been from any time. You never know.
Any zoo, like a panda, completely nondescript of the Washington Zoo.
Yeah.
Does the White House have a zoo?
It does not.
No, they didn't put that in there.
That would be interesting.
To the rest of the panel we go. I texted Jemai, said, I feel like I don't even have to ask. And he said, nope, you don't have to. You see it. It's Ceddanne Rafaela.
It's Donald.
It's 47.
It's 47 and 45. Tom Karen, I think, was an early submitter. Ceddanne. And I sent him back a gift that says pretends to be shocked. And he said 2 Ds, 2 Ns, 2 home runs. And I said somewhere Jack smiles. And he said exactly. Dave O'Brien. I said, I feel like I don't even have to ask. And he said, you are so right. It's Ceddanne. Who else is left on the panel? Loomer?
Yeah.
Loomer. This was this morning at 10 a.m. By the way, Ceddanne with a packet to the pig. And I said, the pre-finale catch-up, that's when you know someone went off. And he said, and then he texted me again after the home run. He said, easiest one of the year. Does that bring us to Will? No.
Middlebrooks.
So yes.
Yeah, it does.
That's what I meant. He just texted me and said, Ceddanne. And I was joking, and I said, you sure? And then he almost changed his vote. And I was like, well, I'm joking. Everyone's going to vote for Ceddanne.
Well, not everyone.
Unless Coley goes Trump. There's always that looming threat.
What unless? I told you I was going to do it.
Yeah. Why is there any debate? He literally said he was going to do it.
He did say he was going to do it.
I come on here and tell the truth every week. Everyone's like, what is this guy?
Yeah, I have no idea what he's going to vote this time.
So this brings us to Will.
Motherfucking
Fleming.
10 in a row for the motherfucking 10. I was just in an open Jeep Wrangler rolling around Denver, Colorado with my two boys. Hair blowing back in the wind, basking in the glory of the winning streak, and all of a sudden, on the radio, out of nowhere, here comes Mr. fucking Brightside. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about what I'm feeling, what we're all feeling here right now in this moment, I don't know what could. I believe your boy might have predicted this a little while ago. This team has always felt like one that has something in it to go on a run like this. And God willing, this thing just carries on into July and August and September and beyond. This is the easiest catch-up maybe in the entire time that I've been doing it. And no, it's not the fucking president. I don't believe in the tooth fairy either. This thing is so cut and dry. But as you guys know, at this part of every season, the All-Star break, I do like to step back a little bit and hand out some sort of mid-season packets.
Yeah.
And I will start with Will Middlebrooks, who has become my main radio partner. And I miss Loomer. I mean, he's the next Jerry Remy. And when I get lucky enough to work with him on radio, it is a delight. And I hope we get to do many, many more games. But the way that Will has come on and made me better and made our broadcast better and made everything more fun, I'm thrilled that he is with me most nights. So big ups to Brooksy. Craig Breslow gets a bottle of ketchup. We got to be fair about this, guys. Crochet, Chapman, Bregman, all stars. He has the balls to trade away Rafi Devers, and his team goes nuts and supports him and has his back. And I think they're going to make huge additions. You've heard me say that. They're going to go big at this trade deadline. They really are. Trevor Story, obviously. Alex Bregman, we all know what he's done. Just a remarkable first half. I mean, we could go on and on, right? The adjustments Andrew Bailey has made with Bayo and Giolito, Pete Fatsi, the approach, the line drive left to left. Obviously, my motherfucking homie just gets to take a jacuzzi bath full of ketchup. But really, in some ways, other than Bregman, the most consistent, other than TS10, first half MVP is our guy, the Clark's Ketchup Series MVP, Ceddanne motherfucking Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela, your Clark's Ketchup Series MVP for the first time?
First
For the first time.
For Ceddanne Rafaela.
Almost unanimous Clark's Ketchup Series MVP. Got real close there. But yeah, 47 has some support there. So
Yeah, even without the votes, and Coley's probably not going to care about this, but the fact that he basically got mentioned on during everyone's vote, still has some kind of value.
Yeah, that's basically unanimous.
He didn't win the popular vote in 2020 either, or 2016 either. Still was sitting in the chair at the end of the day.
Ceddanne Rafaela joins the One-Timers Club for this season.
Give me the most random one-time ketchup guy.
The most random guy? Because there's
random
Davey Martinez.
There's a couple groups that are in the One-Timers, but
I know the Nats have one.
The One-Timers, it's just a good club. It's a talented group.
There's got to be a one-timer that's like...
I guess Romy, but like Romy's been awesome. So he's not random.
I'm talking about all time.
Oh, all time? He's got this season's list. Well, it's Zach Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like, how the hell did
It was so earned in the moment. And boy, does he stink.
And I almost think it was close to unanimous, which was crazy that Zach Kelly ever got. He went bases loaded, no outs, and he got out of it, and they were like all strikeouts, I think.
Yeah. It's also, I think it's borderline impossible for a pitcher to win in a 4-game series.
Yeah. And let's be real.
Unless it's a reliever.
It's nearly impossible to be a reliever and win ketchup. Like, that's wild.
I mean, if Chapman saved all 4 games against Tampa, then it's like, all right.
Yeah, he's in the running. But yeah, it's Nuttown, Devers, Duran, Crochet, Bullpen, Romy, Ceddanne, and the One-Timers Club.
I have a feeling that this is not going to be Ceddanne Rafaela's last catch-up of the year.
Shouldn't have been his last, or shouldn't have been his first. That should be like his third or fourth.
I mean, you were the one that prevented him from winning last time by voting for Donald Trump.
That is true.
I mean, the Red Sox were the ones who prevented him from winning because they kept going 1-2 in series where he was awesome.
I guess.
And technically, the Red Sox prevented him because they went
Yeah.
to the White House and shook the hand. Yeah.
Right.
Also that, yeah, I mean, that was TS10. But Will said something at the end there that I'm having a hard time understanding. He said they're going to buy and buy in a big way. And my question to people who say that is, with what?
With what are they giving up?
What do they have to buy? I'm looking at their bank
It's
account.
one of their outfielders. That I think that's going to be the hard part here, and that's why matching up for one of these deals is not going to be easy unless you find maybe a 3-team trade, and maybe you can do that with the Padres, where they're getting Duran. You're able to get a legit arm from someone, and they take on those prospects. But yeah, I think your main pieces right now, if you're trying to make a move, it's the Franklin Ariases of the world. I don't think Peyton Tolley is going to be included in any deals.
No,
So
I
you're
finally got
talking
the call,
Arias.
by the way. Shout out
Hey,
Peyton Tolley.
there you go.
There you go.
Big.
But I think you're talking Arias, Password, Tibbs. I wouldn't be shocked if he was only here for a month and flipped. And then you're getting into like the Clarks and the Valeras. But maybe the draft happening as today. Some of the arms you got with 2 of your picks tonight being guys that were much higher on the board than when they were selected. That's a pretty good spot to be in.
Yeah. I'm pissed that we didn't take Gavin Fiend, by the way.
Well, we
Fiend,
could, right?
Fiend.
Yeah, he went to the Rangers.
Fane. Because that's how the
Right.
song sounds.
I'm pissed. We took 3 pitchers and none of them are Jack Bauer yet.
Yeah, that did surprise me.
Wait,
Look at T getting these
Why was-
tweets off during the pod. This is impressive, T.
why
I
was
was working,
why was
man.
Jack Bauer? I thought was he in the top 100?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he hasn't been taken yet, but he was a top 100 prospect. It's the baseball draft. Like
Where was he projected to go? Or what number prospect was he in the draft?
the highest I saw him, he's in the 40s because I just saw him next to the guy we just took out of LSU on MLB's ranking.
Doesn't he throw 103?
Yep.
Yeah, he's great. I assume it's signability with a lot of these guys,
Definitely.
or if there's a team out there with extra cap space, or not cap space, but draft capital. Yeah, 44 on MLB. I don't know if T is BA or any of the other rankings, but it's a guy like he throws 103. He wears 24. Like, this is a future closer and a damn good one. I would have to, if he's there when we're on the board again, I will be upset if we don't take him.
He also did not have the smoothest run going into the draft, where at the end of his junior year, the control was really off, got to the summer circuit, did not
terrifying.
perform very well, and got shut down.
Imagine
Yeah, in
being
high school,
like
it's
a-
horrifying.
No, but I think for high school arms, there is a pretty big stigma around taking some of these arms. There's fears of how they're going to develop. There's always been a lot of teams that are cautious with high school arms. And I think when you're talking about a guy like him plus the
Imagine being in
signability,
high
it goes
school,
hand
be
in hand.
like, oh, the kid we're facing tomorrow, he throws 104 and he has no idea where it's
Yeah,
going.
he basically it comes
You're
out of his
like,
hand
oh,
and he's
so
guessing.
I'm sick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not playing today.
You know what? Just
He's Randy Johnson.
hearing how
Randy Johnson would be so hated by the scouting community today because of how wild he was.
Oh, definitely. Hearing how T is talking there. He's just watching the draft tonight. T on a draft set.
Oh,
Oh my God.
honestly,
love
I
it.
think. Well, the only reason why this wouldn't have worked this year is because it would be on a Sunday every year. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, it's always on a Sunday.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It is funny why, I do pay close attention to the draft broadcast because I don't know any of these fucking guys. I'm trying to learn as much as possible, especially the Red Sox picks.
Yeah,
but-
we should do a draft show.
Yeah. And I'll just be like, yeah, I guess it's good. We'll just go to T every time.
Yeah.
Let us know
T-
how to feel.
No, I think it's fun. I think you look at it and I think there's more strategy that goes into this draft than any other one in sports. And finally, it feels like the presentation's coming along with it the last 2 or 3 years. The product has changed so much since it was in that MLB Network
it was so
studio.
awkward in there.
And it was so uncomfortable and cringy and I don't know, it just felt almost depressing a little bit. So it's a lot more fun to see them actually put money into it, to actually have the proper, camera on it, the proper light that it deserves, a spotlight.
Flair. It's got the right
the swagger.
Yeah, it didn't really have any of that.
I mean,
To your point with the MLB Network thing, it would be like quiet as hell, and the kid would be standing there. I'm like, ugh, this is awkward.
They'd have like 5 in the fake dugout, and they're just like awkwardly sitting there talking to each other.
Like, I guess we have
It
to
was like,
talk. I
come
don't
on.
really know what we're gonna say.
Isn't that the one where like Mike Trout was like the only one to show up the year of the draft, and they were like, "Please, someone draft this fucking idiot." And then
guy's
like, I guess we'll take that guy. What's your name?
Like, who's left in the dugout? We'll take
This guy's name is Mike Trout. You want him? I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't even the Angels' first pick in the draft that year. They took someone before they took Trout.
Oh, really? Wasn't he like 26 or something like that?
I don't recall, but I thought he was like 30 something.
Okay.
Look it up.
Yep.
Look it up.
I have the internet.
I think he was 20. Hold on.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
25th.
Oh, 5th. Okay.
Who did they take in the draft before they took Trout?
That's so bad.
Do you have a guess?
So it's someone we know.
Randall Grichuk.
I believe you're right. I haven't even got to it.
I think I'm right.
I think you are right.
I was right.
No, I'm just ready to be right.
Yep.
Okay.
24 and 25 back to back.
I'm right.
That's what it was.
I was right. All right.
Red Sox sweep.
Red Sox sweep. Yeah, just in case we don't put anything out. I mean, the Carlos Narvaez interview is coming on Wednesday. If we don't attach a podcast to it, which I'm down to do, we fly back on Wednesday. Yeah,
We fly back Wednesday. Yeah.
We'll be back in plenty of time. We fly in at like 3:30.
Yeah, some are saying it's totally fine to just do the
It's
Narvaez
totally fine
interview.
to do the like a part of the podcast with the Narvaez interview.
Yeah.
In case that doesn't happen, the Red Sox are getting swept by the Cubs.
Nice.
The Red Sox are going to get swept by the Cubs is my series prediction.
See?
I'm going. Give me a series win. I'm not going to take the sweep. 2 wins.
Okay.
I'll take the Crochet start is one of the wins there. What's our other
He's
pitching
starting?
probable? I'll go
He's starting the
Giolito
last
over.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, and give me Giolito in the first game.
Crochet finale starts are a beautiful thing, especially earlier in the season when it was a rubber match every single series.
And extra rest.
Yep.
Jake?
It's the most classic quadruple sweep I've ever seen. Last time a quad sweep happened was, yes, you guessed it, 1200 BC. So it's been about 3,200 years. Book it.
You guessed it.
You all knew it. I shouldn't even have to say this right now.
You know it. You love it. The 1200 BC Sox, they were giving them hell.
It's been 3,200 years.
Who was the best player in that team? Do you remember?
Oh, that was the year that what's his name? Griffin Dickenballs.
right.
He was the shortstop.
Right. He
Yeah.
said some weird stuff.
Yeah,
But he was talented.
Right. Well, I mean, it was of the time. but
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
If he said that now.
Oh my God, the
Wouldn't
way
be in
that
the
he would have
league.
gotten kicked out of the league.
Yeah. What did he say?
If I said it, I think I would not be allowed on this podcast
Right.
anymore.
He
So
might
it's
would've-
Different time.
but out of
yeah.
respect to his family, I don't think they
If
like
you're
it
quoting
being talked
something,
about.
they can't hold that against you.
Right. It's just a quote.
What do you say, T?
Jake, you're gonna have to bleep this one out. I don't know what I could possibly say that would be. I have nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. This will not end well. Coley, what did he say?
They called on you.
Yeah,
I know, but I just passed the ball.
because you have the tweet up. You have the tweet up that has the quote.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Read it.
Read the tweet.
Read it.
Fuck, my browser just closed, guys. This is crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's great.
Open up a new one, maybe.
It's crazy.
Hold on. I'm working on it.
I think it was the reporter that came over from the Mets that had the tweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What does it say, T?
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that.
No way. That's
I don't
what
think he
said.
said. I mean, he might have said
That's
that, but
word
not what he
for
said.
word, bar for bar.
That was from Jabroni Fart Penis.
Right.
Nope. Hey, I would not say that either. I would not say that as it either.
Yeah, hell of a team. Either way.
Oh, it's a good
hell of
team. It's a good team.
The quad speed.
Shout out MLK.
Yeah, 3,200 years.
The 1,200 feet. I can only imagine what the logo looks like at that point.
Oh my God, this is a ball of hair.
But they were called the Red Sox?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Why did they land on the hair?
I mean, that's all they could.
They were like, "What
yeah.
are we supposed logo? What does
Yeah.
that even mean?"
Yeah, like how do we sell merch?
Yeah.
I don't know. Put some hair on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the freight when X says that had some hair on
Right,
it.
exactly. That came from the 32
The 1200 BC
Sox. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Woo.
Yeah. Coley, what do you got for a prediction in this series?
It wasn't something I put any thought of since it's 4 days away. So many things could happen between now and then. Who
Some would
knows
say 5.
What
Yeah, that's true.
what
I
the
would say
team
that.
looks like. Oh, was it Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah.
so
And when they're
even-
listening for it,
even more.
Yeah.
I'll go split.
Okay. Classic split.
all right.
I mean, who's to say what the weather is going to be a week from now?
Well,
No, we're here in the All-Star on the home run derby.
yeah. Don't jump ahead here. We're just doing.
It's been a rainy summer in
we
Chicago.
just jumped ahead.
No, yeah, Cody's 100% correct.
That's the next series that they're playing.
It's not the next thing a Red Sox player will play in, friend.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out.
When I look ahead, and you wind up dead if you don't listen to what Steve says. Even then, you might still wind up dead. Caught in a tornado, get smoked by your neighbor's shed. When I look ahead, when I look ahead, Billy's gummy bears. Chew 'em with your mouth.
Weather look ahead, brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
You chew them with your mouth.
You chew them with your mouth. Now, I'm going to give the panel the option here because I can give you a far out weather look ahead for the Cubs series if you want.
It feels too risky to the audience. Like they might end up being like, "Yo, Steve, what the fuck?" But it's like it's actually not your fault this time. Usually it is.
I might just do it.
All right.
All right. And this isn't going to be as polished as the other ones because I'm just doing this kind of on the fly.
All right. It's your fucking reputation.
I know,
Uh-oh.
which has been taking a
Buddy
hit
boy.
lately.
Yeah.
Buddy boy. But yeah, Friday.
I believe in
game
you,
one,
Steve.
2:20 Eastern first pitch. That's 1:20 Central, where
Yeah.
the game is in Chicago. I learned that the hard way.
Mhm.
It is going to be a what? No. But it close though. 74 degrees.
Oh.
Mostly cloudy, 11% chance of rain, 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to the northeast. Saturday is game 2. That is 7:15 Eastern. That is 6:15 Central. Oh, get it. Not the one you just did. Get the other one. Get the rain one ready.
It's actually over here, unfortunately.
Oh, damn. I thought it was on the board.
No.
Okay.
It's this.
Okay, yeah, that is accurate. Scattered thunderstorms for game 2 on Saturday, 80 degrees.
No.
40% chance of rain, which does go
40?
down. It goes down to 24 by the end of the game.
That's still rain the whole game.
9-mile-an-hour
nailed it.
winds. But if you're going to that game, and let's say you got the weekend off,
Yeah.
it's more time to drink, more time to have fun with
Some blue moons.
some blue moons,
Yeah.
more time to have fun with one of the best and most fun fan bases in the game, the
Yeah, it's a
Chicago
cool fan base.
Cubbies. Series finale is on Sunday at 2:20 Eastern, 1:20 Central Time, and it's going to be 81 degrees,
Shit.
18% chance of rain, which gets up to 36% chance of rain
This whole series is gonna get washed away.
by the
it
end of the
sounds like.
series. By the end of that game, it says scattered thunderstorms.
So yeah.
So bring a
Don't
poncho
go.
to Chicago.
Yeah, don't go.
No, but it's a great, there are a few parks. I think Chicago, and specifically, obviously, not the White Sox, that park sucks. Wrigley, I think, is the best park in baseball for a rain delay because their food and drink options are incredible, and you can get blue.
What's your favorite food and drink option at Wrigley?
Well, I just get the same stuff every time. I just get like chicken fingers and hot dogs, but they're really good. And they got those big ass Diet Cokes, the souvenir cups. I feel like everyone.
Mikey,
has those.
what was that chicken finger place you were telling me about that's out near my house? That can't be what it's called.
What is it called? Jared, say it into the mic.
He's asking Jake.
Oh.
I feel like it's a little too close to your house.
Shut him out. I mean, I hear great things about the chicken fingers.
Jake or Mike, whoever it is, send me the Addy.
No, because it's near my house. Anyway,
I don't. So
I think they have like Chicago style hot dogs or whatever, where they put like pickles in it and stuff. It looks good. If it's a rain delay, you're gonna have a fun time. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a monsoon at Wrigley Field, and that is your Red Sox Cubs weather look ahead. Brought to you by Billy's Gummy Bears.
What about
chewing with your mouth.
the fucking
I know I was saying it as like a transitional way. And so for those that are wondering, like us in Hot Atlanta right now, Home Run Derby Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, first pitch, 91. Nope. It's 91 degrees at 8 o'clock. That's why they call it Hot Atlanta, where the players play.
And the ballers ball.
And they ride on them things like
every day.
Yep. Mostly sunny, which is great. That's why it's 91, because the sun's just going to be producing that. 0.1% chance of rain for that Home Run Derby. 8-mile-an-hour winds. All-Star Games Tuesday, 8 p.m., I believe, first pitch for the All-Star Game. 85 degrees. It is going to be hot for both of these.
That's sweaty.
Scattered thunderstorms.
Oh, no. For the All-Star Game?
For the All-Star Game, which sucks.
Dude,
there was a chance, by the way,
problem?
and this matters more for people going to the game than not.
What the fuck, dude?
We might have overheard the performance that's going to happen before the All-Star Game, and it's a pretty big name. And I hope this doesn't mess up that performance.
It's going to be Smash Mouth?
Yep. Just like 99. They're bringing them back for
that was
25.
99.
Yeah, it was. The Home Run Derby, sorry. They performed at the Home Run Derby when I was there. Who performed at the All-Star Game in 99? Ted Williams?
That was James Brown. Ow! I feel good.
41% chance of rain, 6-mile-an-hour winds. So yeah, watch out for some rough weather for the Midsummer Classic on Tuesday in Atlanta.
You that I would.
Yeah. So good.
Bow, bow,
So good.
bow.
I got you.
Dun, 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 dun.
2-pack of ass.
What was the other thing I was gonna say?
Some stupid shit.
What were we just talking about?
The weather.
Oh no, I was gonna say something great.
Ballpark food.
All-Star Game.
Cubs fans.
Oh, the artist that was gonna perform.
That was gonna?
No, that is or. I mean,
Oh yeah, again.
Do you want to tell me?
It's not confirmed, but I think a big name is going to
Do you know-
perform before
Do
the
you
All-Star
want
Game.
Jake?
Cardi?
Bleep it out. Is it a local? Oh,
Not confirmed. Not confirmed. Not confirmed. Not confirmed.
Oh,
Not confirmed. And it could be before the Derby because you don't know what they
Yeah, you
were
never
practicing today.
Yeah. You heard him?
Yeah,
So it's probably him.
because you heard.
Yeah,
If you heard him, I feel like it was him.
it could have been him.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That'd be cool.
yeah, that would be really cool. I've never seen this person.
I feel like he's been to an All-Star game before.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Yeah, like I feel like I've seen like he's at this party.
He does
Maybe it was the
All-Star
Super
events.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an Atlanta guy at the Players Party last year, and that was Lil Jon. So you can cancel it out. Lil Jon is not before the All-Star game.
It's not Lil Jon.
Yeah. What?
It's like giving a little pug the Heimlich.
What?
You know what I mean?
That was the inspiration for the song.
Yeah. All right. Coley, final thoughts. T, do you guys want to tag team your final thoughts and talk about the Red Sox draft picks tonight?
Yeah, we can go through them real quick.
Yeah.
15th overall, the Red Sox ended up getting Kyson Witherspoon, which continued the trend of the last 4 out of the last 5 years of them essentially getting the guy that fell in the draft that was higher on the big board, but somehow ended up with them. He was number 10 on MLB Pipeline, number 7 on Baseball America, has 4 pitches right now that grade is 60 or better, 65 on the fastball, 60 on the curve, 60 on the slider, 60 on the cutter. There's a 45 changeup in there with 50 control, but turns 21 in August out of Oklahoma, tops out at 99, 6'2", 206. Callis believes he's going to be a frontline starter. Dan O'Dowd thought he had the highest ceiling of any arm selected up until that point. And Baseball America put out their list yesterday of guys who could debut next year. He made that list. So I feel like this is a guy that checks off a lot of boxes, should be a quick riser for the rotation through the system. And the idea of him, Tolley, Perales, hopefully once he comes back in August, you'll have the Connolly Early, the David Sandlins, Brandon Clark, Juan Valera. There's going to be a really intriguing wave of arms coming through, but yeah, hard not to be excited about this pick.
Yeah, I had a tweet that just said, and this was after the Marcus Phillips pick, Kyle Harrison, Kyson Witherspoon, Marcus Phillips. Like, the Red Sox have just injected guys who throw hard, which has been one of the earlier complaints about Bailey. It's like enough of the soft shit. And what you were hearing out of the minors was like, we're letting guys throw their fastball who have a fastball. And they said it on the broadcast today about Bayo, which was like, yeah, the fastball is back. He's using it to attack pitchers, or hitters, rather. So Marcus Phillips, what was it, Kylie McDaniel was his last name? Yeah, Kylie McDaniel. Seems like for a couple weeks now has been like the Red Sox are going to take Marcus Phillips with their second pick, and then they did. So a lot of people very high on his arm. We'll find out what the Red Sox can do with it, because he's a 2-pitch guy, T?
Yeah, mostly fastball, slider, Kumar rocker body type if you're trying to picture it in your head right now, but someone who has the traits with a little bit of a rougher delivery than you probably expect out of a starter. But who knows? You get him in the pitching lab and you top out at 101. The floor should still be pretty high, even if it doesn't turn out to be a starter.
And then they took God with their third pick.
Yeah, I actually like this pick a lot. Henry Godbout.
Well, yeah, because they took Chase Mydroth again.
Exactly. Yeah, these are my favorite kind of prospects. Give me a righty middle infielder who doesn't chase anything. He has a little more pop than a Chase Mydroth, but kind of that high IQ guy. And apparently their interest in him went back to Kyle Teal a ton. They were seeing him scout. He works out with Teal during the off seasons. They spend a lot of time together. So there's that little bit of a Teal impact, and someone who's probably going to become a fan favorite in the system pretty quickly, because just plays the game the right way, does the little things right. And for an organization that doesn't have a lot of guys doing that, that's a pretty big deal.
Andy already posted a picture of himself back from 07. He grew up a Red Sox fan, which people in this fan base, and probably all fan bases, come themselves over.
I love it.
Adorable back then. And then we took an LSU pitcher, which it was Anthony Ianson. I haven't heard his name said out loud yet.
I haven't either, but this seems like the pick outside of Witherspoon that everyone's kind of going nuts over. Now, you look back at Marcus Phillips, he was taken a little bit higher, was around 60 to 80 on big boards. Looks like he's going to sign under slot more likely than not. I'm expecting a lot of that money to go into this pick here. And you just kind of look at where he was on the big boards. Number 40 on MLB Pipeline, number 32 on Baseball America. Had a 3 ERA in 108 innings this past season, 12.7 K per 9, 3.0 walk per 9. Spent time with Team USA in the Cape. Slider's his best pitch. Fastball's 93, 97. But feels like another one of those arms that, probably slipped a little bit because people wonder if he's going to go back. Could really push himself higher into the first round. But someone who, comes in immediately and should be around a top 15 prospect in the system. A lot of traits to work with. And he's done it on big stages. LSU, Team USA, coming here on the Cape. Those check a lot of boxes for what the Red Sox usually chase. To get him in here, it's just continuing to add to that pipeline, and another guy who should move pretty quickly.
And Witherspoon was the same. JUCO guy, Cape guy, Team USA guy. Like, obviously, I'm not grinding. How many people are in the draft? 500,
We're going 20
600?
rounds, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, 100. I don't know all of these people. So especially in these early rounds, what are some traits? What are some things year after year turn into MLB quality players. And it is those Team USA guys. It is guys who succeed, not just go to the Cape, succeed in the Cape. Those are the things I look for. And those are guys who check those boxes, in Ianson and Witherspoon. But Ian Cundall had said something on the most recent episode of Sox Prospects that I find super interesting, and it's about time the Red Sox start acting this way. He floated it that we could be seeing Jared's newest follower, Peyton Tolley, in the Boston Red Sox this year, September. Ian Cundall was floating. That could be a thing that happens come September, and boy, oh boy, does that excite the fuck out of me, because it seems like the Red Sox have looked at him, as T said last episode, that is our new top prospect in the system, with Anthony and Meyer set to graduate. And they seem to be treating him not just like, oh, you're the de facto top. No, they very much view him as that kind of player. And if they're not going to be making trades with him, you just got a bunch more pitchers that you can deal either now or in the off season. So the depth right now, I think that's where you give Bailey and everybody, your Bailey, Breslow, everyone in the front office, a ton of credit, because starting with Dick Fitz and up until they just took Ianson, they've added a lot of pitching talent.
Wasn't there some scuttlebutt that teams were kind of kicking around on Peyton Tolley, and the Red Sox were like, how about this other guy? Wasn't that a thing?
It came from, I believe, you. So yeah,
Wasn't someone saying this?
I do think I heard that.
Didn't someone say that?
Yeah, someone. You're not right. Someone said it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you take Tolley, like, it's going to be Crochet, Chris Sale out of the bullpen. Like, it's going to be very similar to that, where I would be shocked if he's not sitting 101, 102 in short bursts. Like, if he's getting up to 98 at certain points, 99, let him throw it for one inning. It's going to be ridiculous, man. That fastball will explode on people.
Okay. Steven, did you have a final thought?
Yeah, my final thought, and this isn't a super normal one, but I just wanted to give a shout out to my guy JP Long at Sox Notes and just read his last 3 tweets.
Yeah,
because
shout him out.
He has been crushing it. When the Sox are really going good, JP was part of the PR team for the Red Sox for a while. He's not. He left because he's got like young kids and he's living a more comfortable life and normal life now. Credit to him. But when the Sox are going good, he is a great account.
That's right.
To follow, because he's got
Sox
the
Notes.
historical context for what's going on. Since June 10th, Garrett Crochet, Brian Bayo, and Lucas Giolito, also known as Lucas PP Poo Poo Pee Poo, I think that was the exact one, are a combined 13-2 with a 1.58 ERA. They are just crushing it. Trevor Story is the first Red Sox player ever to enter the All-Star break with 15 homers and 15-plus steals without being caught stealing. And the last one, which I love, of many, by the way, definitely follow him at Sox Notes. This is the first time the Red Sox have ever carried a winning streak of 10-plus games into the All-Star break. Oh, wow. I love when things are just like, it's just boom, there you go. It doesn't have to be like when the wind was blowing 5 miles an hour from the west. This is just the first time in the history of the franchise that's been around since 1200 BC that the Red Sox have entered the All-Star break with 10-plus wins in a row. So, yeah, it's been a ridiculous run. Just trying to ride the highs right now. Understandable that they got 3 really good opponents coming up after the break. Going to be excited with Media Day coming up, All-Star Game coming up, seeing how the Sox guys interact with everybody. Should be a pretty fun trip for Crochet and Breggy specifically. That I would love that, by the way, to not have to play in the game and you can just kind of go to all the fun stuff and just chill and then go nuts during the home run derby. That's got to be a blast. So next couple of days should be really fun. We'll be getting some good content out there on Section 10 on the Baseball is Dead account. So follow those if you follow those, but follow along to what we're putting out there over the next couple of days, and very excited for the second half of the season.
So I believe when the Red Sox were Section 10 games back.
Oh, yeah, we did TS 10 games back. I think was
TS 10 games back. I believe it was 30 and 35, 5 games under 500, 10 and a half games back. You want to talk about some dire times. There was one man who believed, and I want to give this man a shout out because he put his balls on the table on this very podcast. Mm-hmm. Here's what Jeffrey Passan had to say back on June 5th of this year.
I still think this team can be a playoff team. I really do.
This year.
Yes. I look at the talent they have, and I'm not giving up on it. I look at Alex Cora and believe he's going to help turn things around. I worry about the rotation. That scares me. Beyond Crochet, I'm not sure there's anybody who I trust to win an
Wrong.
Achilles heel. But if they start winning and they can go out and get another arm at the deadline, I still see potential playoff team here. But the truth is, I can't quit this team, even if a lot of Boston has.
Hassan is definitely programmed now to give those like 1 minute. It's just like a TV answer length bite.
Yeah.
He's got that down. It's got a beginning, middle, and end. I agree with Coley. The middle was wrong about the starters, but we definitely didn't disagree at that point.
Yeah, now they're 5 deep.
I know.
You know?
Deepest rotation in the game, some are saying.
Yep.
He finally acknowledged Abraham Toro in a piece he wrote, right, like a couple days ago, but he hasn't acknowledged
It was
me, so
backhanded too, wasn't it?
yeah.
No.
Real quick, since I brought up Ian, I know Sox Prospects is doing their annual donation drive. We use them as a resource all the time. Love those guys. So if you've got some spare change kicking around, you get a couple doll hairs you want to throw their way, I know I would appreciate it because they keep their shit free because of stuff like that.
And with that, Coley mentioned, Ian also put an update out on Twitter about where these guys are going to go in the rankings. Witherspoon's supposed to land somewhere between 4 and 7. It looks like Phillips and Ianson are going to be between 12 and 15. So if you're trying to picture where these prospects will rank, there you go.
Shout them out.
The GOATs.
Jake's takes.
Just pretty excited to ride some dick here in the second half.
Facts.
Clip that.
I got to figure out why Kyson Witherspoon's nickname is Bones.
Yeah, I saw them tweet that out. Very interesting.
So not only are we riding dick, but we've got huge boners coming too.
It somehow gets me every time. I should be like ready for it. Whew.
Yeah.
It's a good team.
Yeah, I love this team.
I mean, that was I can't believe this didn't happen earlier. The picture, the Last Supper style photo of Ceddanne greeting all his pals.
Oh my God, what a shot.
And then our sweet boy Massa just politely clapping the other side. Everyone else losing their fucking mind. He's just like, you did what we were supposed to do. Good job.
Yeah.
The little video the Red Sox put out too the next morning, like the cinema like version of it, like the theatrics was fucking electric. I've watched it like 10 times. I think it's so good.
Yeah, shout him out.
I believe that might have been my guy Nate that shot that.
Shout out Nate
Gardner. They got a great team right now. The production team with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
A lot of very talented photogs getting the photos and the videos. And that, I mean, the Ceddanne shot was one of the best we've ever seen. It's in that category.
Shout out John Carter. You know? Shout him out.
Shout him out.
Shout out Luke Frazier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout him out.
Yep. Shout out Kelsey Doherty.
Shout her out.
She they're married.
Oh yeah.
Are they married?
Yeah, for a little bit. A couple years now.
Okay. So she doesn't go by her maiden name. She's taken on.
I thought she was still Kelsey Doherty on at least IG.
Shout out Kelsey Doherty.
Yeah, Kelsey's the nicest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who else can we shout out?
My friend Nat Reed.
Who's that?
She's a photog.
At Fenway?
At Fenway, yeah.
Oh, yeah, shout her out.
Yeah, shout her out.
She does a great job. Yep. Shout out Davison Perez.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
He's had a much easier existence the last month plus.
I don't know that he would tell you that. I think.
Oh, really?
I think him and Rafi, they're very close. They're very close.
Oh, I'm not saying it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his boy. It's his boy. You know.
True.
Shout
I
out.
wonder how Rafi views all of this.
He don't care.
No, I'm just saying the win streak. Do you think he's like?
He don't care. He don't even know it's happening.
I think he's fighting a back injury right now. He has a disc problem now.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back on Wednesday with the Carlos Narvaez interview.
Really good interview.
Great interview.
Long answers.
Oh, very
I
well
respect
thought
that.
out. Yep.
T?
Yep. T.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to that new Justin Bieber swag album, it goes absolutely crazy, man. You got to go listen, please. Banger
I thought that was
after
gonna have to do
banger.
with Narvaez,
Yeah,
and it just totally didn't.
No, just hey, can you guys stop talking about the interview you're trying to promote so I can promote the Justin Bieber album?
Well, no, it'll be connected in people's mind.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Thank you to everyone for watching and listening. We'll be back on Wednesday with Carlos Narvaez, and then it's back to the Red Sox reign of terror continues on Friday. We'll see you guys there.
Buenas noches, amigos.